dump the dope. Go.
Top of the morning, top of the morning, top of the morning. What's going on with y'all in there? Yeah, 109 in this motherfucker. Like that. Champ Young, I see you. Sugar Plum. Top of the morning, Sugar Plum. Big Lucci in the building. OMG, where you been, gang? I ain't seen you in a minute. Mr. Monk, what it do? Stacy, I see you. My good people in here and all that. P's and Q's. Real nigga in the building. You hear me? Straight like that. Okay? Wes Adams, what that shit do, fool? What's up with y'all, man? Y'all feeling good this morning? Sunday morning and all that, you know what I mean? Ryan Savage, what it do, gang? What that shit do? What's up with Brictavious, y'all? Golly, what's up with Brictavious, y'all? Hey, that last live I did was bunk, skunk. Shout out to everybody who was in there. It seemed like y'all enjoyed it, right? But Brick just boring, you know what I'm saying? He just breathing on the mic. Yeah, I'ma tell you like this, cuz 6 up. And that should just be boring, right? But that's my Sugar Plum. But this was interesting. I'm gonna be real. He shouldn't be talking to Wack100 on the phone. I'm gonna say that. I'm gonna say that. I don't know if this content, you know what I mean? I'm gonna be real with y'all. I don't think Bricc Baby has anything to do with this situation. Me personally, right? I don't think that Bricc Baby is conspirator number 4 or any of that shit. I do not believe that. But this is what I'm gonna tell you. I believe that Wack100 knows how to play little federal games to where he could get enough suspicion around a nigga to where they might start looking into him. I'll be real with you. But do I think that Bricc Baby has anything to do with this? I really don't. I don't care who he know. I don't think he has anything to do with this. But the way that Wack is doing is kind of crazy, man. I asked, I was in Brick's live that he did yesterday, right? And he was on the phone with Wack100. And I literally during the live, I asked, I was like, wait, so like, what's the deal? I'm not understanding what's going on. Like is Wack like adamantly trying to get Brick locked up? Like, cause like beef is one thing, all the shit, right? I don't like you, you a dope head, all that cool, right? But like, are you trying to get the man locked up? And Brick, do you want to be locked up? Why are you talking to CS2 Backlemore? I'm so confused. Why are you explaining anything to him? This nigga running down charges and cases of yours like if he is law. And you answering them and you doing this and you doing that. You got the answers. I listen to it all. I know about this anyway. I know about the situation niggas talking about with the AR and all that. I know all about that. Right? But he trying to present this shit in a way, you know what I mean? Like, why are you even talking to him? Brick is slow. I think Brick might be as slow as Loose Cannon. That's what I think. I think he might be as slow as Loose Cannon, straight up. Because it's like, my dog, what's going on, bro? What's really going on? Smash them likes, y'all. 24 just ain't enough. You know what I'm talking about? C3, I see you in here. You know what I mean? Wack went on Vlad accusing Brick too. Yeah, but that's what I'm saying. It's like, is he trying to get him locked up? Brick is a dummy, fair to say. I can't stand Wack100. CS2, Brick is the police. They all police if you ask me, you know what I'm saying? They all do federal ass shit online and then be tight when a nigga clip the federal shit they did and talk about it. Like, fuck out of here, nigga. Nigga better not say a fucking thing to me about shit I'm doing on my channel. Straight like that, nigga. Snoopy already know what's up with that anyway, nigga. Snatch your fucking Jerry curl. CS2 Bacchiana. CS2 Bacchiana is crazy. I never heard that. CS2 Bacchiana is nuts, dude. Shout out Mr. Monk with 2 on the 40. He said Brick just feels unreliable or shady. I don't know. And on the most basic, surface, no depth, vapid level, Mr. Monk, that's what it is. You know what I'm saying? Without all the extra colorful words or euphemisms and shit, right? Brick just seems unreliable and shady. Straight like that. I say more shady than unreliable. I don't know why anybody would rely on Brick for anything unless they are his kids. You know what I mean? Anybody who be nodding off like that don't seem too reliable. But he don't seem trustworthy, I'll be honest. He seemed disingenuous. You know what I mean? And like Mr. Monk said, shady. He just does. He seems shady. But you know, it is what it is. Straight like that. Shout out my cousin in the building. Malcolm X just shouted out Drea the Virgo. Oh, it's epic. Shout out to all y'all in here doing it up with me. Continue to smash them likes. 260 something of y'all in here and 24, 30. Still, that ain't cutting it. Shout out to all my good people in the building, man. If you're new to the channel, sub up. If you been around here, you just kicking it and all that, smash them likes, man. Continue to smash them likes, please and thank you. At call Bricc back in, he said Lil Durk ain't been calling him. Yeah, I heard all that. He went to call Bricc back and have a one-on-one with Bricc after he already set him up with Wack100. That was crazy to me. You know what I mean? But we could get straight into the content, man. We could get straight into the content. Shout out my nigga Gam in the building. You heard? West Coast for show, gang. West Coast for show. Notice how we never heard of Bricc until Nip died. No, I heard of Bricc. I'm from LA. I'm from South Central. I grew up in the area, got family from his hood and all that. Niggas know Bricc. That's what I was trying to tell some people the other day. Like, don't get it twisted who Bricc is. Bricc is who he is. Don't let the internet and all that kind of shit fool you, because he is who he is. You know what I mean? He still talk too much and all that shit, but Bricc is who he is. And if you from out here, you heard of Bricc. Shout out to Malcolm. Shout out to Malcolm X though. Malcolm X. But we gonna get into this content though, and watch this setup unfold. This was crazy to me. And shout out to Akademiks for being a messy ass chatty patty. You don't even like LA, gang. You don't even like LA, but you want to get Bricc Baby on here, right? After you done whoop Bricc Baby out multiple occasions, but you want to get Bricc Baby on here and set him up with Wack100, Loose Cannon, 600. Where did 600 come from? Like, bro, where's he at? I thought he was done, son. I might have to dig into the files and see what's up with 600. You know what I'm saying? Because I ain't cut no content on bro, because he just ain't nothing popping over there. You know what I'm saying? Where'd you dig 600 up? For an Akademiks live. Like, damn, I wish I could get some alley-oops like this, y'all. Niggas say I'm cool. I wish I could get some alley-oops to the Act live. That's crazy. What the fuck does Loose Cannon do? What the fuck does Loose Cannon do? What the fuck does 600 do? To be on Act live? Damn. That's crazy. Maybe I'm on the wrong team, y'all. Maybe I'm on the wrong team. Shout out Mr. Monk with that 5 on my 40. He said he's super shady because the shadiest people will tell you how much they love you and how real they are. Definitely a rattlesnake. Fair to say. You know what I'm saying? Fair to say. Shout out MacWap too. Shout out MacWap and the Wapulation. My nigga MacWap was on my channel the other day, and I didn't even see it till later. And then I popped into the Apollo. Shout out High Power 7, my dog. You know what I'm talking about? Shout out Yazzers, my dog. You know what I'm talking about? And they was bigging me up in the chat, telling bro, have me on there. This nigga said, whose name? You was just on my video, nigga. How you don't know who Niem is? But that's cool. Niggas be high power and all that. You know what I'm saying? I understand. You know what I mean? I understand. But shout out that nigga MacWap, man. It's fucking hilarious to me. I ain't even gonna lie. Him and the whole Apollo. Shout out my nigga TF, one of the best recording artists in Los Angeles. Pay attention. That nigga tough. I'd play his shit on here, but I'll get flagged. And I need that money. Shout out the Fly, though. Shout out the Fly. Nas in the building. J Bizzle, what it do? Why you crying? What that shit do, fool? My good people in here, man. I appreciate y'all being in here rocking out with your boy and all that. You know what I'm saying? Good Sunday morning. Again, if you're new to the channel, sub up. If you in here kicking it, you feel me? Smash that like. But we're going to get straight into this live. We're going to get straight to this setup. Again, shout out Akademiks. Masterful setup. Shout out Akademiks. Shame on Bricc. Shame on Bricc for walking into the lion's den and not having a musket or something on you, gang. Pow, 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 pow! You should have You should have came ready for the whatnot, gang, because you know what's going on. You know what's going on, man. I venture to say that, you know what I mean, Akademiks is part of Wack100's team. The way they be on the line together, them niggas always holding phones. So what you say? Yeah, but you said the things. What you say? All that. They all that, you know. So I just think naturally that's your partner in them. You feel me? So I'm not about to go on your partner in them show for me to be ambushed. But we can get straight to this content again. Smash them likes for me. I need 100 likes, man. 270 of y'all in here. It look like 321. Smash them likes, man. It shouldn't be nothing to get to a hundo, man. Let's do that. Hey, shout out my nigga Cash Rules Global in the building. You know what I'm saying? Good dude over there from what I know. You know what I'm talking about? That man work hard. He be over there cutting his content, not worry about none of that bunk skunk. You feel me? Shout out to that man. Support black content creators. You understand me? Support black entrepreneurs. You know what I'm talking about? Go sub up to Gang. Check out what he got going on over there. You feel me? Shout out my nigga Gangland Pharaoh in the building. You know what I'm talking about? Y'all make sure y'all go sub up to bro and all that. Hey, Will, I before the E. Golly. Funny as heck. Shout out to you, bro. That's funny. But yeah, let's get into this content, y'all. You should do a vid on that square top 5. Y'all think that vid will do well? Let's talk for a little. Shout out AJ. You think that video will do well? I'm down to do that video. I think top 5 is a clown. And shout out Friday Ricky Dread. That's my dog. You hear me? Y'all definitely go tune into We Love Hip Hop Network. Fire what they got going on over there. Real good content. Like really good content. You feel me? But I be tapped in with Friday. That's my dog. And he be keeping me up on everything what's going on over there. Shout out that man for real, because he don't even have to do that. He just think I'm a respectable young content creator and he fucks with me. So bro be giving me all the details on this, that, and the other, and he always send me some stuff about top 5 or whatever's going on out there. So I've been thinking about that too. Y'all think that's a good idea? Because I'll run some top 5 shit too. I don't mind that. Again, I'm trying to appreciate you, J Real. I'm trying to do the what y'all think is dope. You feel me? Or what y'all be interested in. Give y'all my take on that or whatever. Shout out my nigga Jay in the building. You hear me? Shout out bro with that $4.99 on my 40. He said Grand Rising, Gangland Niem in chat. Salute to all y'all. Peace and blessings. Facts. Whole lot of peace and blessings in this motherfucker. You hear me? I love that. I love how my people just get in. My niggas spend money to give y'all peace and blessings. Pay attention. That's how my chat is. That's how my environment is. That's the energy I exude and garner. You feel me? Straight like that. My nigga spent money to send y'all peace and blessings. Shout out to Jay, my nigga. Straight like that. Shout out to Jay, nigga. We need at least 100. For real, 64, cool, my nigga. But I'm on some shit like, I really don't even want to start the damn content. I be having my nigga Spiller being here like, hold the content up, gang. Don't start nothing till we get to the 100. I really want to be like that because it's like, bro, it's a gang of y'all in here. Niggas can't get me to 100 real quick. Like, what's going on? Dom the Bomb, what it do, fool? Yeah, man. And y'all niggas reciprocate them peace and blessings my nigga Jason. You know what I'm talking about? You see Cash Rules. Nigga. Blessings to bro too. Y'all see, I mean, I'm saying let's reciprocate them blessings my nigga sending. You feel me? Blessed to you, gang. Shout out my nigga Gangland Pharaoh. My motherfucking friend, nigga. It's my motherfucking brother, nigga. Kamika Willis, salute. 65. I got you, done. Yeah, man. Get them likes up. 67. Get them likes up and then we can start the content. How about that? 323 of y'all in here. That shit is unacceptable, gang. For me to not even have 100 at least. That's why I be saying I don't think niggas appreciate me. Y'all act like y'all appreciate me. But actions speak louder than words. Y'all say y'all appreciate me. Actions speak louder than words. The action in this moment is smashing that like. You feel me? If you fucks with me, give me to 100 likes right now. We can start this content straight like that. 300 deep, 60. Yeah, that's crazy, right? I ain't gonna lie. This a real community. This shit magnificent. My nigga Cash, that shit makes me feel good as fuck, gang. You don't even know. In my heart, that shit makes me feel real good. You know why? Because this place is the dunya. This place is the dunya. This place is disgusting. I'm just going to be real with you. 85% of shit on here is caca. Niggas is hateful and all kind of shit. You know what I mean? And I like comments like that, bro. Because that's the environment I try to keep over here. You know, and I see a lot of y'all going in different chats and y'all be doing different shit in different chats. And I don't say nothing about it because when you over here, niggas act accordingly. And it's not like, no, oh, get in line or nothing. But it kind of is like, hey, bro, maneuver with peace and respect over here or else niggas gonna get you gone. Simple as that, straight up, because I'm not gonna have it no other way, you know. But I respect how y'all respect what I got going on over here, though. Niggas know I'm not with all that shit, so niggas keep it P, and I like that shit, man. I respect that. You feel me? Shout out to them snaps on my 40. My bad. I'm trying to get to 100, so I'm not playing shit till we get there. I'm in a good mood too, y'all. Can you tell I'm in a good mood? I had some real conversations over the past few days about things, and I was just like, I don't know. I'm on some other shit. Clint Jacobs, man, salute you with that $4.99 on my 40, bro. He didn't even say nothing. He just sent the snaps on my 40. I appreciate you, gang. I appreciate you. Salute the mayor in the building. Salute the fucking mayor. You hear me? Straight like that, nigga. It's the mayor. The one and only Show Face News. It's Big Gotham, and you already know it's the town versus everybody. Eric Adams and all that. That's my dog, nigga. That's my dog. I'll smack the shit out of a nigga for sure. You heard? Straight like that. Shout out my sister Queen in the building. 97, cool, but Mr. Gant, fuck out of here. You hear me? It's my dog right there, man. My good people in here. I love that. Sugar plum. Dom da bomb. I'm in your mouth. Yikes. Whoa. Go. Whoa. That's crazy. Shout out my cousin Dre. She said my cousin Gvnglvnd Niem out here saving lives for real. For real, I am. And you guys don't even know. Y'all don't even know the shit that go on behind the scenes, and y'all don't have the slightest clue. Y'all don't have the slightest fucking clue. And I'm just so stand up, it's fake. I wouldn't be surprised what a nigga think about me, cause it's just like, ain't no nigga got a pivot so cold. Ain't no nigga. He fake as hell. I'm not mad at nobody who think I'm fake. I swear. Wallahi, I'm not mad at no nigga who think I'm fake, because it is. It's fake. It's fake to be this sturdy. It's fake to be this sturdy, nigga. Straight up, nigga. Shout out Center in the building. Clint Jacobs, man. Shout out for that $4.99 on my 40. Again, my bad, y'all. I'm losing track of my thoughts. Shout out Detrius Betts, man. My dog. He stays supporting. Aside from some snaps on the 40, man. Detrius always in my videos commenting. And you know what I'm saying? I appreciate that feedback. I appreciate that engagement, bro. So shout out you. But shout out that $9.99 on my 40 this morning. He said, hit the like or I'm tripping. Like 4 extra. Line it up. 10 fades, nigga, on me. Smash the 103. All right, we cool. I appreciate y'all. That's the YouTube streets for you. All right, we at 100. Don't even worry about it. 104. All right, yeah, we there. Shout out to y'all for getting me to that 100. It's a shame I gotta hold niggas hostage in this motherfucker. Just, you know what I'm saying? I thought niggas fucks with me. I thought y'all niggas like me for real. Pardon me, y'all. I had nothing to eat this morning. Just real conversation and coffee. You'll see, you know how I get down. I put all your mans out of commission. Remember that. 40K. I don't know what you're talking about. All right, man. Let's get to this. Again, shout out my good people. I love y'all being in here with me. I'm glad I could get up and get all y'all in here what, 359 right now, 100 likes. I like that. 112. Continue to get them likes up for me, y'all. I need the likes going up. Don't think you just sitting here, it's all good. Continue to get them likes going up. I appreciate y'all, man. And if you new here, 375 of y'all niggas don't know me. I don't know y'all. Smash that sub, gang. Don't act like you just cool with me. Smash that sub. Straight like that. Shout out Center, my dog. I seen you over in Haters World Uncensored, bro. I seen you over there. Salute you. It was a few niggas over there showing me love. That shit was tight because I didn't even know bro had a channel called Haters World Uncensored. And niggas knew me over there. That shit was tight. I'm like, what's up, y'all? I'm cool. Shout out Gvnglvnd Niem. My dude out here in the trenches saving lives and exposing fake ass clowns. Big facts. I try not to expose anybody though, y'all. I try not to expose nobody. Now, if something that I do is exposing, that's that. But I never expose anything on anyone because that's not what I'm here for, y'all. Now, if I shed light on something and that in turn exposes that person more than, usual or something, I'll take that. But just expose, that's not Niem. But shout out Center because I get exactly what you're saying, gang. And I appreciate you. Oh, Showface really going in on somebody in there. I'll let y'all get to that. But what's your Instagram, man? It's the same handle. Hey, I got the same handle across everything. I got the same handle across everything. YouTube, Instagram, TikTok, Cash App. Everything is Gvnglvnd Niem. You feel me? Y'all know how to spell it. Y'all should know how to spell it by now. You know what I'm talking about? On Angels. Shout out my brigade in the building. You feel me? Shout out my brigade in the building. Mo said Bricc just got arrested. Don't do things like that, man. Because niggas want to know, like, they'll troll. Shout out Loyalty First in the building. You at 120 on my screen. Shout out. Breezy Nash, what it do? What it do? Top of the morning, queen. My bad. Damn, I'm sniffing on the mic and shit. Thanks, Gvnglvnd Niem. Shout out my sister Queen in this motherfucker. Y'all shout out my sister Queen. Shit, nigga. Mo, is that real? I'm about to say something to my sister. Like, don't do that. Is that real, Mo? Hey, Dom the Bomb. What's up with all that? Man, I'm gonna let y'all get to that. Let's just get to this kind. You niggas on Bunk Skunk. This Bunk Skunk Sunday, huh? Golly, y'all. Yeah, salute my sister and this motherfucker. Yeah. All right, let's get this content started. My bad, man.
Let me call Bricc Baby, who we think a conspirator, 4. Now, we're in the midst of figuring out how Durk beats his case. I told you witnesses got to go. Yo,
you can turn your camera. I was trying to do FaceTime audio.
I was raised different. What a handle. That shit cold. Shout out you, gang. I was raised different. That's hard. Shout out April Overshares. That's my girl, man. That's my girl. She been supporting for a cool minute. Shout out April and this motherfucker. You hear me? Bunk Skunk Sunday. It is what it is. No, Bricc Baby not arrested. Okay, cool. Shout out my cousin. She gonna debunk it, de-skunk it. You hear me? Shout out Queen. Yeah, show my sister love in this motherfucker. Know what I'm talking about? Mr. What it do, fool? All right, let's get into this.
I just hit you on the FaceTime.
Yo, you don't got Discord?
Wi-Fi. Man, you know I'm a street nigga, man. I just started this shit. I don't know what the hell is how to work the Discord. I got it. I don't know how to.
Oh, okay. Nah, because I was looking, I was like, man, yo, they saying Bricc know how to drop locations. He got to know how to get on Discord. God damn.
Man.
You hear that? Sheesh. I think, Ack know that Bricc don't got nothing to do with this because Akademiks is smart. Ack is smart. Ack know Bricc don't got nothing to do with this. But listen to how he just played. You know how to drop locations. It's like, are y'all niggas trying to get a nigga locked? You know how to drop locations, but you don't know how to get on Discord. That's a wild statement.
to do FaceTime audio, but I just hit
Yo,
you on FaceTime.
Yo, you don't got
just on the
Discord?
Wi-Fi. Man, you know I'm a street nigga, man. I just started this shit. I don't know what the hell how to work the Discord. I got it. I don't know how to.
Oh, okay. Nah, because I was looking, I was like, man, yo, they saying Bricc know how to drop locations. He got to know how to get on Discord. God damn.
Man,
Hey.
Nah.
That shit was cold. This why I battle with how I feel about academics, like in the culture. Like, he is who he is, don't get me wrong, and he's good at what he does. But it be this kind of shit like, yo, like, what, bro? Yo, you know this nigga Black, this like you, right? You know that's a fellow brother, right? I'm just saying, like, that's crazy. That's crazy.
Okay, all right, so let's talk. Chat, we have Bricc Baby here. So remember, we went over this whole indictment. From what we came up with that there's a person named co-conspirator 4 that seems to be a local LA dude, seems to be a guy who, at least the feds even say, this is a longtime affiliate of OTFs, which means he's not an OTF, but he's a longtime affiliate. We think he's local because he's the one that gets the drop, and then everybody comes to LA. Now, people.
Okay, academics.
Wait, hold on. Let me just set it up.
Go ahead. Get off. Go ahead.
So people then start saying it's Bricc Baby. Now, I didn't really know too much about like some of this, and even when you made that comment, we'll get to that. I didn't like. I know fans say a lot of stuff. Like there was a time fans were saying, "Oh yeah, no, you don't," because I did an interview with Durk and he literally said you can't say no more. But I'm gonna be honest with you. Wack100, Loose Cannon, and 600 gave a compelling argument to basically said it was you who's co-conspirator 4 and that you were working undercover because you had another case. I'm glad you didn't run from all this and you're actually addressing everything. What do you know? And what could you tell us about this whole thing? And are you co-conspirator number 4?
So basically, if you look at the paperwork, right?
Yeah.
If you look at the paperwork, co-conspirator number 4 is somebody that was in a conversation on November 6, 2020. Did you peep that?
Wait. Say that one more time.
Okay, November 6, 2020, co-conspirator number 4 was in a conversation, had a conversation.
Hey, y'all continue to smash them likes. If you new in here, please sub up. Now, listen to how Bricc breaking this down. This is how anybody could break this down, and you could easily find out that Bricc is not co-conspirator number 4. It just sounds good. Oh, somebody in LA. Oh, Bricc Baby, he's all dead. He's all this. Bricc is not co-conspirator number 4. He's not, y'all. Straight up. Everybody knows this. Ak knows this. Because Ak know how to read paperwork. That's his whole thing and shit. He knows how to read paperwork. He knows that this isn't him. But again, it's good content. It's good content for him to act like it's him. It was good content for Bricc to play like he knew anything about anything. They said you can't say that no more. Lil Pab. You know what I'm saying? Then he played like if he had something to do with something or knew something, he really didn't. And now he finding himself in a position where, oh, it's looking like, hey, it could be some magnifying glasses on you because you played the content game, my nigga. You played like you had something to do with it and really didn't. And now it's like, oh, shit. Now it's getting real. But Bricc don't have nothing to do with this. And you seeing this right here. Pay attention.
With Durk. There's no way possible it was me because on November 6th, 2020, I was in jail. You get what I'm saying? So that clears me out of that. You know what I mean? Like just that. One of my fans pointed towards that to make it smoother and to the point. It's no way that it was me. And then I wouldn't be sitting here shaking ass. I'd be somewhere else. Tucked up trying to be, you know what I mean? I'd be out the way.
Okay.
It ain't no way possible I would just sit here and be this bold.
Hey, I'm glad you said.
Nigga said Bricc is guilty. Sorry, not sorry. Bricc guilty of a lot of things, but setting up Pab, nah, doggy. Again, I'm just letting you know something. Y'all can think whatever you want to think, and we can agree to disagree. But I'm just letting y'all know, yo, think whatever you want to think. But I'm telling y'all, Bricc ain't got nothing to do with this, bruh. Like, let's just be honest, right? If you think that, if you really think that Bricc have something to do with something, why would Bricc be around here online and doing all this and nobody's got him for questioning or anything like that? Why would any of that be going on if Bricc is co-conspirator number 4? Like, I'm talking think realistically, not content or not how y'all be invested into a story because it's on here and all this shit like drama and soap operas to y'all because y'all don't know none of these people and you just watching it. At the end of the day, this is entertainment for y'all. You know what I'm saying? This is entertainment, but we got to think realistically. Why would he be out here if this was the nigga who actually gave the drop? Meanwhile, they got everybody and their mama. What's Brick's just out here because Brick's better out on the streets as an informant. Like, come on, at one point y'all gotta think realistically. You know what I mean? I'm not trying to spoil y'all party. Because I know niggas want to think what they want to think, and it's fun for you to think that shit. But like, no. You know what I'm saying? Bricc did not drop no location. Like, he didn't. You feel me? But, you know, to each his own. Again, y'all think what y'all want to think and all that. You know what I'm saying? Straight up.
That so to chat, we have the indictment up on the screen.
I believe Bricc might know a lot of things, but knowing a lot of things, you know what I'm saying? Knowing a lot of people and giving a drop and being co-conspirator number 4, no, not at all.
And this is page 6 of.
Shout out Michael Montero for the sub. Appreciate you, gang. Shout out Tabitha Carter for the sub. Appreciate you, gang. You know what I'm saying? Appreciate all y'all, man. Continue to smash them likes. If you're new to the channel, sub up.
21 of the original indictment. If you go to Overt Act 1, it says, following the killing of Davon Bennett on or about November 6th.
Rats move mad comfortable. That's a fact, Queen. That's a fact, Queen. But I'm just saying, I just don't believe that that's what we dealing with here. I believe that that nigga was telling the truth when he said, I was just trolling, saying that shit about Lil Pab. I don't got nothing to do with that shit. That nigga set up the dead up. He's so sick, so that shit, that's they shit. I believe that statement straight up. He don't got shit to do with this, gang. I just don't believe it. You feel me? But you absolutely right. Snitches do move like that. I mean, Alpo was out here before niggas got him, and he was all, nigga, fur coats in the club, nigga at the corner bodega doing it up and all that. So, yeah, I'm very aware, but I'm just saying I don't believe that that's what's going on here with Bricc. I don't.
Co-conspirator 1 used coded language, and this was in 2020, told defendant Didi, co-conspirator 2, 4, and 5, that he would pay a bounty or monetary reward to anyone who took part in the killing.
Shout out Nova for the sub. Appreciate you, gang.
Of Quando Rondo. So you're saying you're in jail?
I'm in jail. I get released 2 days before Thanksgiving that year. So like 3 weeks later, I get released.
Ah, okay. That makes sense.
You know what I mean? So I couldn't have been a part of that conversation. I'm not saying that, but it's not me, but I'm not saying that the person couldn't be in jail that was a part of the conversation too, but it's no way possible me, like, just off of that alone.
Yeah.
Nobody talking crazy like that on no jail phone.
Okay. So you know what I think though? I thought when you said it, even with, you know, Wack and everybody said, I said, man, Bricc might not be the person who's co-conspirator 4, but he probably knows the person. Is that a possibility?
Even this right here, this is what I mean about this whole conversation is crazy to me, right? So just like I'm telling y'all, he's not co-conspirator number 4. Y'all can say whatever y'all want and keep doing it up in the chat and feel how you want. That's part of this shit. You know what I mean? But he's not. Now, this the thing. Act goes, oh yeah, I know you ain't co-conspirator number 4, but I think you know. Now that very well may be true, but why are we even saying that? This is what I mean. Y'all niggas playing this weird ass game that could potentially get a nigga involved and he really truly not involved. That's what I don't understand. Even on Brick's part, why are you even playing this, bro? Why are you playing this with these niggas who's not your friends? They not your content friends or nothing. Like, I just don't get this. I think that you know. Now, you don't think somebody might have some questioning for a nigga if you know who co-conspirator number 4 was? Like, it's just wild to me. Niggas put themselves in these positions then be mad at niggas. That's crazy. That's crazy.
He too nosy, bro.
I'm serious.
And you talk too much.
Because
Act too nosy and Bricc talk too much. What a perfect combo. What a perfect combo. Act nosy and you talk entirely too much. Come on, gang. Golly.
it felt, I get it. You said that you were getting like, people DMing you. You're kind of leaning into a troll because that's what you said, right? Like you said they can't say slide for Von anymore because you were leaning into the troll, right?
No, what I was doing, yeah. But if you notice, you was paying attention because you knew when that clip went semi-viral earlier on.
Yeah.
When it went viral.
Shout out my nigga Champ Young, right? He said everybody the police till further notice. And that's how I play it. And that's how I carry it. Straight up, all these niggas is officers. If you ask me, you got one nigga on the phone up here, he reading out paperwork, and you got the other nigga on the phone telling details about the situation. You got another nigga, he on the phone in a hotel room on his belly with his stootie out with his girl, and he talking about this on the phone. All you niggas is law. If you ask me, all you niggas is law. Straight up. The fuck? Like, weird ass shit. And still, what's the deal with bro arguing on live with his studio out? That's weird.
Remember?
Mm-hmm.
Okay, so what I was saying was, as soon as it happened, the fact that it happened in LA, everybody got to DM me like, you did that. You slid for Vine. You slid for Vine. You slid for Vine. They can't say don't slide for Vine. Meaning my fans, the trolls. You get what I'm saying?
Yeah.
At this point, me and Durk, we not even seeing eye to eye over some shit that happened after D-Thing passed away.
Okay.
You get what I'm saying? And it ain't even on nothing like that, but it just got something to do with like some weird stuff, and he wasn't thinking right. We had got over it a little bit after that. So it was like an 8-month time span where I just hadn't had no contact with nobody over there.
Shout out mid-tier villain. I think they all just chasing the algorithm, and that it could be true too. I mean, I know that that's true. I know that that's what Akademiks is doing right now. You know what I'm saying? I know that Akademiks is doing that right now. I know that Wack100 is doing that right now, but I'll be quite honest with you. I think that everybody is a part of this specific algorithm play except for Bricc, because this doesn't look good for him. And who would sign up to play this role in the play? Who would sign up for this role in the play? This is the short end of the stick. You know what I'm saying? So I believe that could be true as well. That it could be a play. Do you know something we don't? Beaver, shout out to you. You asked me some shit earlier too, like how do you know, can you be for sure? You can never be for sure. We can never be for sure. I think we all know that. We can never be for sure, but I'm letting you know what I believe. You know what I'm saying? When I'm reading through all this shit, hearing this, hearing that, I'm gathering all the informations. I process the information, and that's the conclusion that I draw. You guys come up with your own. You feel me? Like niggas like, yo, Bricc did it. Okay, that's cool. I'm sure that you gathered all the information, and I guess from the information you think he did it. You know what I'm saying? We came to different, conclusions, but that's okay. Now, I don't know nothing nobody else know. You know what I'm saying? Do I look like a fed nigga? Like, the fuck? Bro, this is terrible for Bricc. This is a very dangerous game. Exactly, which is why I don't think that this right here, what we going over, I don't think that this is a game for Bricc. I think that this is an algorithm play like mid-tier villain said. I believe this is an algorithm play for Wack100, because Wack100 got that new channel over there. I don't know if y'all peeped that, but he got a new YouTube channel. He trying to get motion and shit going on over there. So I believe that this is an algorithm play for Wack100 and Akademiks. I believe that Akademiks and Wack100 had a phone call prior to all this where he said, hey, we could do this and we could get bro up here and it'll be dope for you and we'll do it. I believe that happened. Do I know that happened? No. But just thinking about how Wack is and how he's the master of the plays. You know what I'm saying? This nigga done taught a nigga named China Brim on the East Coast how to run plays. China Brim talks about how Wack100 taught me how to run plays. He taught me about fake paperwork. You get what I'm saying? So everything that I gathered from Wack, I would think that that's not far-fetched for him to hit up Akademiks and be like, hey, this will work well for both of us. And y'all seen how well it worked for Akademiks last night. I was in that live. He had about 20-something K in that motherfucker going yay. Now let's be honest, academic streams don't do like that unless it's some different kind of something going on in the culture specific that, oh, we want to go to academic, like Drake and K Dot and all that kind of shit, but he don't really be pulling in 20,000, 22, 23, 24,000 viewers at a time. But this did. You get what I'm saying? So it's like y'all got to pay attention to a lot more than just like, oh, you know, I feel like niggas be blinded by their hate or their feelings for these different characters. And that's what these people are to every single one of y'all out here. They're characters. I'm a character to y'all. Y'all don't know me. At the end of the day, I could be some serial killer or something. Y'all don't know me, right? These niggas are characters and y'all need to understand that shit. You don't know these niggas or you don't know these niggas. You know what I'm saying? And I definitely believe that this is a play, but Bricc just not part of that play. Straight up.
Okay. So, all right. Makes sense. Now,
so when I was trolling, I was playing like, okay, you know we don't got nothing to do with it. Don't know, everybody know we don't got nothing to do with it. Because if I say, you know what I'm saying? So I'm going to just say something about it and play. You know what I mean? I'm playing on to it. Like, nigga, they can't say that no more. And then I'm tired of bro having to go through them comments. So it's me, like, shutting that shit down. Like, somebody said for nigga, even if it wasn't motherfucking, you know what I mean? It wasn't, I didn't know
Smash
the truth
lights,
behind, and even if that is even the truth. I mean, the wiretap is hard. It's looking ugly, but at the
shout out Success and Sobriety. I like that. I think I told you that when I saw you in here first, gang. I love that handle. You know what I'm saying? Shout out to you. He said Bricc is the play. That's the one thing that I think we can all agree on. Bricc is the play here. Bricktavius is the play here. I think he just don't know that.
At the end of the day, it's always a way. If there's a will, there's a way to get up.
Facts, Lady AD. Wack is a professional finesser and blackmailer. We all know that, though. Like, historically, you can go back down to all the, you know what I'm saying, Dale Dog and all that. Like, come on, y'all pay attention. It's like y'all niggas are very, it's like y'all selective with what y'all want to believe and don't want to believe, or what y'all want to take note of and don't want to take note of. Niem is a snitch is wild, gang. Somebody get that shit the fuck out of here. Like, come on, bro. That's like disrespectful, gang. Like, I don't know if you trolling or what's going on, but that's not it. Somebody get that shit out of here. Like, what the fuck, bro? That's how niggas get violated. Somebody get that shit out of here now, nigga. The fuck? Weird ass shit. Like, where do you niggas even come from? Talking about Niem like you know me, nigga. The fuck, nigga? And that took too fucking long. Okay. Shout out Ant. But yeah, you know, Brick's being played straight like that. But let's get back to the content. If you're new to the channel, I don't know what Stony doing in here. Is Stony violating? Somebody let me know. Bro, bro, you don't know anything. I'm not even about to bust all that, like, gun shit down, bro. But, like, bro, I'm not even going to bust all that down. You feel me? Nigga said, let me be a mod. Who are you, gang? The vertical be toxic with these motherfuckers. I don't be tripping, bro. I'll be good. And, you know, they come in here and do you are a snitch for taking up for rats. I'm not taking up for anybody. Hey, get gang on. Get him out of here. Respectfully, bro. Because I'm really trying to be cool. You know what I mean? But niggas calling niggas snitches and rats is like, It's like calling me a bitch on here or a homosexual. You know what I mean? I don't like that kind of shit. You feel me? When y'all see that type of shit, get them niggas the fuck out of here. Straight up. I don't want to say this ever again. When you see shit like that, get them niggas the fuck out of here. Oh man, I'm a nigga down. Done, nigga. Fuck you talking about. Straight like that. Yeah, he in the trenches. Saying somebody a rap without proof is wild. It is, and it's disrespectful, my nigga. And it's like, you know what I'm saying? Get the fuck out of here. You know what I mean? At the end of the day, I don't know none of these niggas. I'm not taking up for nobody. We merely going over content. I'm saying my opinion on the content. Niggas feel like this, niggas feel like that. I feel this way. Stand on your square, but you don't gotta be disrespectful. Nigga not gonna come in here, call me a snitch, call me a rat and shit like that, nigga, cause that's out. Yeah, and I did. And I need the mods to regulate. I just gave my nigga Gamma blower. So there you go, nigga. Straight like that. Cause niggas in here with blowers ain't doing shit with them. Fuck bro, champ. He gotta go. Yeah, straight like that, nigga. And anybody else, nigga, let that be a lesson. We not doing no disrespect. I don't disrespect niggas. I don't disrespect nobody. So niggas not gonna come in here and disrespect. And anytime niggas see that, get them niggas the fuck out of here. Straight like that, nigga. I'ma block him clean. And that's serious fuck. Yeah, straight up. You know what I mean? Love over here in Flint, dog. Shout out Cody Campbell, man. Love to you, gang. Appreciate you tapping in. You know what I'm saying? Appreciate you tapping in. Shout out Kyle. He said, hi, you're cool. You're cool, brother. Glad to have you. We here to support your channel, bro. These people don't even know you saying that weird ass. Yeah, it's all good, though. I'm not, like, it's not like I'm worried about, like, oh, that's gonna stick. Niggas are gonna think Niem's a snitch, but I just don't like that. Don't come into my shit and then call me a snitch. Like, what are you even fucking talking about? Niggas get killed. Niggas get killed in real life. That's why I be saying the shit I be saying about Wack100 and how he does all this, because to y'all, this is the fucking internet, right? But a lot of times when niggas are making these kind of allegations, like in real life, niggas get killed over that kind of shit. And y'all might not know nothing about that because I don't know where y'all from and everything, but where I'm from, niggas get killed for shit like that. Like, it's in here, it's funny, the internet, you could just say and do whatever you want on here, and it's like there's no repercussions. You know what I'm saying? I'm gonna get you out of here, but really there's no repercussions for that nigga just coming in here calling me a snitch, but in real life, it would be a problem. You know what I'm saying? But niggas could just pop in here and do that kind of shit. It's wild to me. And you know that shit, Jay. You already know that shit. Niggas die over that kind of shit. Like, yeah, I gotta be easy. The fuck? But yeah, enough of enough of that though. We could get back into this content. Shout out all the good people in here, man. I appreciate y'all being in here rocking with me. You know what I'm saying? If you're new to the channel, sub up. If you in here kicking it, smash them likes, man. We got 158. Let's get to 200. It's 347 of y'all in here, man. Let's get them likes to 200. It shouldn't be no reason for us not to be at 200. You know what I'm saying? Those the ones, you know, never been in it for real. Yeah, fair to say. Yeah, and I'm not even trying to be on that. We're not trying to incite no violence or trying to threaten nobody or nothing like that. But I'm just saying, in real life, it's crazy because a nigga wouldn't even do that to you in real life. You know what I mean? A nigga would not come up to me in my face and be like, Niem, you're a snitch. No, you wouldn't. No, you wouldn't. A nigga could type in the thing.
About the situation.
Yeah, I would. No, you wouldn't. No, you wouldn't. And we all know that, though. Like, you know what I'm saying? YouTube is the new streets. That's how folks been getting fed charges. Fair to say. Shout out my girl in the building, man. The Podcasting Bay 2.0. That's my girl right there, man. Y'all go sub up to her channel, too. She be doing it up over there. She be having it lit, nigga. I ain't even gonna lie to you. Shout out my girl. But yeah, man, we gonna you be giving some of these people more respect than they deserve for real. I know. But that's just who I am. I'm a respectful person at the end of the day. My nigga ODM Slim like to be like, my nigga nice. I am nice. You feel me? Niem, are you a Trump supporter? I support my people, gang, and that's it. And my people, however that is, across the spectrum, that's what it is. My people. If you my people, I support you. And that's that. Right. Like, what do that even make a difference? All right, but let's get back into this content. You can tell he isn't a Trump supporter. What can y'all tell about me? I'm just curious. What can you tell about me? Tell me that. Read a nigga real quick. What can y'all tell about me? Throw some shit out there real quick before we get back into the content. What can y'all tell about me? That's what I want to know right now. I want to know what niggas can tell about me. Shout out my nigga Drizzle Reacts in the building. The best reaction channel on YouTube. It's a fact. Rick knows your parents are married. Mr. Stand on Business. He don't play that slander. You're an air sign. Get to the topic at hand, buddy. I'm not in the mood to violate you right now, so I'm going to let you breathe. You grew up on Ice Cube and Public Enemy like me. You don't know peoples. You're a sugar plum. You a Virgo. Y'all be serious people. You're kind, respectful, and not afraid to speak your truth. A logical thinker. A real one. I can tell you a civilian and not acting like Bricc Baby harm. That you put your fam first, loyalty, respect. Nigga, shit how you feel. 30 seconds are different. Niem can joke and take jokes, but will catch a fade too. Facts. Your girl white. You trolling me, right? You gotta be trolling me. He said your girl white. You gotta be trolling me, right, gang? Please tell me you trolling me, Big Chuck. Tell me that's a joke. You seem calm, but you're probably a firecracker. Oh, no, I got issues. Dead homies. You're the realest nigga, but you don't give a fuck. I don't. All right. You just Niem, however people want to take it. Shout out my brother in the chat. You hear me? Shout out y'all, man. All right, we're going to get back to this content. Fair to say, everything what y'all think is real. Every single thing what y'all think is real. Except for that white girl shit. That's out.
So, if it is true, that's just a coincidence. I swear to God.
Bro,
I know it sounds crazy coming out.
Hold on. I'm not saying it's you, but I think you know a lot more than what you're leading on. I'm going to tell you why. Let me give you the evidence that I see. well, why did Quando...
Loyalty first. Facts. Facts. That's the first over everything. I don't know what niggas believe in out there. I feel like that'd be a problem with a lot of people. Y'all niggas don't believe in shit. Niggas think they out here moving around on their own volition. Niggas think they wake up every morning with breath in they body just because that's just how it's supposed to go. I don't believe that. Straight up.
After that happened, he stopped claiming neighborhood. That feels like you got backdoor by neighborhood.
Man, because niggas just don't be knowing what's going on, man. And I think because he knew that he had an indictment coming his way, so he dropped this flag to you know, like how...
No, but hold on. I could pull that up. A lot of what he said is one thing if he's like, yo, you know what, man, this shit's stupid, man. I don't want to be involved in this anymore. He was talking about damn near like betrayal and people not holding him down. And that felt like maybe he went out to LA, put his life or protection or quote unquote checked in with
the streets be talking act like at the end of the day, but you know, it ain't for me to say who, you know what I mean? Like, maybe later on in life, motherfuckers figured out certain shit, but it ain't for me to talk about.
All right, I feel like we're talking around a little bit, so I'm gonna ask you a direct question. You answer
nah, because you asking me, do I know more about it? And I'm telling you, like, that wouldn't be the correct shit to talk about right now if you gave a fuck about Bricc Baby, you know?
No. All right, so essentially, you're saying you might have some knowledge, more than what you're leading on with, but like you gonna keep it off the internet because it ain't for the internet, basically.
You did.
Okay. All right. Now, was there any blowback to that for you? Because, you know, when I looked at it, you see, I look at it in a different light. I look at them like, damn, well, if I'm Quando or if I'm anybody else, I'm going to look at Bricc let's say you were co-conspirator 4, I would look at you as a backdoor guy. Like, oh, okay, you told me you going to hold me down. And then, of course, you told people where I'm going to be at that they could come rob me.
If Quando listened to Bricc Baby telling him he was gonna hold him down while he was in LA, he was trying to. You get what I'm saying? Like, I don't even see Quando even thinking no crazy shit like that. Yeah, I mean, like, what he called that'd be the goofiest shit that he like. If I went to Savannah and Quando told me I'm gonna hold you down while I'm here, I think I'm gonna hold off on that pass.
Hey. So could you explain, right? Could you explain that the series of facial expressions you went through when you found this shit out? People said that was a sign of guilt.
Nah, it was a sign of shock because I thought that they were gonna be adjudicated within like LAPD or something like that, the LA County. You know what I mean? Like, it would have been a little bit easier for him, man. When I seen that the feds grabbed him, it like him being my homeboy, it kind of, you know what I mean? It kind of gave me chills, like seeing my boy fighting the feds, and I'm finding out live. So I just was like, damn, this is crazy. And then it did run through my mind, like, damn, was they trailing me thinking I was, you know what I mean? Like some shit like that.
Okay, and by the way, it's okay if you can say no comment. So Wack100 accuses you of having federal interaction in terms of police supposedly raised your spot, caught you with a gun, whatever the case is. Have they ever asked you about anything to do with this? And if you can't answer that question, it's fine. But
they never asked me nothing to do with nothing. They ain't never. I wouldn't even talk about nothing like this. The whole. I went in there. I wish that they could have my transcript. I told the people, like, whatever you want to know about Zion.
And nigga Center said Brictavious got the Edgar Broccoli fade with sagged skinny jeans. What? That's crazy. Shout out to everybody in the chat, though. Continue to get them likes up. We at 168. Let's get to 200. That shit is comedy. Let's get to 200, y'all. Shout out my nigga Ann in the building. Deji, what it do? My girl Daisy in the building, all my good people, man. I see y'all in here, man. Shout out y'all. Charlie Brown, salute. You know. Salute you, Charlie Brown. What it do, what it do. Continue to get them likes up, y'all.
Hey, Mitchell, we can talk about that. You ain't anything other than me. Like, the questions you got about me, I can answer. You know what I mean? Off the rip. So it was times where they tried to negate, you know, shit like that. But it ain't nothing. You know what I mean?
Were you any type of nervous? You know, because again, maybe you're not involved, but like, you know, we know with these cases, and look what's happening with Jeffrey Williams, aka Young Thug in Fulton County. It looked like they picked up anybody who was at the smoke sesh. You know, it's like, all right, we're just gonna grab everybody and figure it out later. And you might not be involved directly, but you know, shit, I learned later, like, yo, you and Durk are pretty cool. And based on that, they're saying there was local help. Never know. They could be like, yo, if you and him communicate, they could be like, yo, let's throw him in there. Were you nervous at all to say, yo, are they going to wrongfully pick me up?
Nah. At this point, it's the way that they coming with the OTF jam, dude, they not finna wrongfully pick nobody up. You got to think, they just had somebody working with a wire.
Yeah,
you get what I'm saying?
Yeah.
They just had somebody working working with a wire. What the hell do they need Bricc Baby or anybody else for at this point? Like, we got to just think, like, reasonable. Like, this person was way closer to Durk than Bricc Baby. He can get the darkest secret. He getting dropped on every song, every 3 out of 5 songs that come out. You got Jam in there. You get what I'm saying?
Yeah. Hey, let me ask you a question, because this is like Wack's angle right here, and 600 said the same. They said that you, as a podcaster now, the way how you're fucking up is that you're saying street shit on the mic, and that might kind of spur things and narratives and make situations hot, and they feel that's like a form of telling. Do you feel like you've brought anything from the streets that probably shouldn't have been on the microphone?
Content I ain't been doing. You know what I mean? I
appreciate that answer. You basically saying you learning on the fly, and there's times you probably said shit you probably wish you didn't. Hey, have you talked to anybody in Durk's camp since? Even just be like, yo, is everything good? Or, you know what I mean? Like, just communicate, because I'm guessing you had a relationship with them where y'all communicated. Have you communicated with anyone over there yet, or no?
I think everybody over there probably is in probably just trying not to use their phone at all.
Did you have to reach out to them?
You get what I'm saying? Like,
no, I get that.
I feel like if I call to tap in right now that'd be sufficient. Even if it's just like a, you know what I mean?
But also, they could be thinking.
Facts, Gam. That's a fact. And that's what I'm saying. Like, what exactly are we trying to solve here? The niggas is locked up. What we trying to solve here? Everybody locked up, gang? Are we trying to get more niggas implicated? Are we trying to get more niggas locked? What exactly are we doing here? That's what I was saying. Like, what the fuck? Officer Act, CS2 Backlemore, goddamn, Chatty Bricktavius, all these niggas, all of these niggas, man. And it just sucks that Bricc, like, I hate it had to be Bricc. I'm not even gonna lie. Like for this right here, I don't like this. I don't like this for Bricc. How they do Bricc ultimately on this live, I don't like this for Bricc. But again, I see niggas in there like, oh, bro is thirsty for that moment. Oh, he just happy to be a part of the conversation. And all y'all right. All of y'all are right. And because of that fact, he got played. That's what happens when you sell Studi. That's what happens when you sell Studi. Pay attention, bro. I'm not selling ass for clicks, views, likes, subs, snaps on the 40, nothing else. I'm not selling ass. Now, selling ass is a euphemism for selling out. I'm not going to do anything to compromise my integrity, my morals, my beliefs, just to garner clicks and views, my nigga. Won't sell ass over here.
Send some hearts out, you know what I mean? Like, I show them my love and respect.
Yeah, but they could be thinking what the internet is saying, which is, oh, Bricc is this co-conspirator that's on name. You never know. Like, you know, obviously the people close to it would probably be like, man, Bricc ain't got nothing to do with it. But some other people could be like, man, what the fuck? So did you at least like try to read some feelers to be like, yo, listen, I just want to let y'all know that shit is.
Well, the people that's over there that I deal with, that's facts, really my people, they're my brothers. Okay. So they already know. This is what I'm saying. We've all been together, like, you know what I mean? Like, we've all been together and kicked it after all that. We got over our stuff or whatever the case is. They know that I ain't on no timing like that. Like, they know. The paperwork gonna show everything in due time. Like, and even if I was, like, that's even more of a reason not to talk to. You know what I'm saying? But I don't even. It's so much touchy stuff with me being a podcaster, me calling right off the rip, asking questions and shit. Of course, they gonna curve me anyway because they think I'm gonna go right. You know what I mean?
Yeah, no, I definitely know that. That's why I don't hit up a lot of people right after shit happens, because they don't think you're reaching out sincerely as like a friend or somebody who cares. They think you're reaching out to get info to be able to kind of have an angle. You know what I mean?
Yeah, they try to get you. You know what I mean? And I've been catching a lot of that. I done lost a lot of friends being a podcaster. I've noticed that my rap friends that used to tap in a lot. Like they'd tap in on off of like certain shows, but like just on the regular pull up and all that stuff, they been cool. Like, you know what I mean? Like I could go to the club, do all that type of stuff, but like it used to be to the point where we pulling up at each other's house on a day to day. Now that I'm on the podcast, it's like we don't want you to know our day to day routine no more, nigga. You talk too damn much.
Yeah. Hey, did you have any? So we know Durk got locked up, and then the 5 other people or 4 other people, I can't remember how many. But did you have any like close relationship with the other guys, like whether it was Didi, Von?
Now, if you ask me right here, it's like he's trying to tie Bricc to them somehow. Pay attention. Akademiks knows that this nigga don't have nothing to do with it, but he knows that this makes for good content doing this. Now, does he know that this content that he's doing could quite possibly have Bricc Baby under investigation? He's smart enough to know that as well, but he's still doing it, and rightfully so, because Brictavius is online just chopping it up. Chopping it up. Golly. That's crazy, bro.
At
least
Boogie,
be a part of the play. Like,
did you have any?
So let's clear that Boogie shit up. I got a little homie named Boogie that's doing 10 years right now. Free Boogie. His name is RS.
That's Wack100 calling, right? I'm pretty sure. I don't know though, but I'm pretty sure that's Wack100 being thirsty, calling him back to back. Doot, doot. You can hear it all on the microphone, right? I believe the setup is happening. I believe he's texting him right now. I got him on there. I'm gonna plug you in. We gonna do it up. Pay attention. Shout out Sexy Nate in the building.
You know what I'm saying? He from the hood. So when I'm talking about Boogie, I'm talking about the Boogie from my hood. It's not OTF Boogie. I never met OTF Boogie a day in my life. Then you got I know Didi and Vonnie because they always with him. I feel like it'll come out in the paperwork probably later on. Vonnie is employed by OTF. He's not really a street dude.
Hey, let me ask you a question because this nigga's blowing up my phone. Wack wants me to add him. He says you're spinning me right now. He has the right question. He says no bullshit. He just want to ask you questions directly.
Now, ladies and gentlemen, this is where the show really begins. Because again, remember what we're talking about right now, right? We just went through Akademiks' interrogation of Bricc Baby and his involvement in the Lil Durk Rico, right? That's what we was on. Pay attention to where all this goes.
Nah, it's good. We went through this earlier on my stream, but it's good, though. I ain't tripping. Add him in.
All right, let's see. Wack, call back, Wack. Yeah, I don't know why they think. Yeah, have you ever met Wack?
Who, me?
Yeah.
Nah, we.
Okay, we gonna get this going on, chat. This is gonna be prime content.
Yo, why Bricc Baby have a slap Wack?
Hold on, here we go.
Hold on, y'all. I'm gonna run this back. Look at what he do. He on his Kiwi head. He like, ooh, we gonna get this content. Pay attention. He asked him. He said, "Are you and Wack cool?" Now, bro, no. Akademiks knows that him and Wack is not cool. He knows that shit. You follow this shit like everybody else. Niggas try to act like they don't know about LA. All you niggas know about LA. Stop it. He knows this. But right now, what Ak is doing, pay attention. He says, Are you and Wack100 cool? He don't even let the nigga give his answer. He immediately clicks over to merge the calls. We gonna get this content. Fuck what he talking about. We gonna get this content, y'all. Come on. Pay attention to this.
Nah, it's good. We went through this a day in my life. Then you got I know Didi and Vonnie because they always with him. I feel like it'll come out in the paperwork probably later on. Vonnie is employed by OTF. He's not really a street dude.
Hey, let me ask you a question because this nigga's blowing up my phone. Wack wants me to add him. He said you're spinning me right now. He has the right question. He says no bullshit. He just want to ask you questions directly.
Nah, it's good. We went through this earlier on my stream, but it's good though. I ain't tripping. Add him in.
All right, let's see. Wack, call back, Wack. Yeah, I don't know why they think. Yeah, have you ever met Wack?
Who, me?
Yeah.
Nah, we.
Okay, we gonna get this going on, chat. This is gonna be prime content.
Yo, why Bricc Baby have a slap Wack?
Hold on, here we go.
Yo, what up, man?
All right, we got
Shout out my girl Nat Knox in the building. High power mod right there. Show her love anytime she step in this month. Whoever Day Day is, get him out of here. Get Day Day out of here immediately. I'm tired of telling y'all niggas shit. Y'all niggas in the chat doing it up. Get them niggas out of here. All that kind of shit. I'm not with that today. So that's what we on. Get them niggas out of here. Somebody get Day Day the fuck out of here. Straight like that. Quickie, what it do, gang?
Bricc Baby. We got Wack100 on the line.
Yo. What up, man?
Yo, we got Bricc on the line, Wack.
Man, I just got through running the New York room with Bimmy and motherfucking Zip. So, exposure's been hard at work. What's up, Bricc Baby?
What's going on, Wack?
Try again tomorrow,
God,
bitch ass
he
nigga.
didn't say cuz. Got this guy real, we got
Wack, I did a
we got
whole.
the exposures on the phone. Bricc Baby, salute your big homie.
Man, what's going on, man? What you talking about? Salute my big homie. Who's that, man? Hey, what up, Bricc? What's going on? My good special man. What up, Bricc? What's going on? What up, Mac?
Oh man, yo, what up? Did I lose?
The one and only.
Pay attention, bro. He got Slow Cannon and Snitch 100 on the line with him, bro. He just said, oh, I want to go. Come on, man. Shout out to Act for the content. Shout out to Act for the content. That's crazy. What a play. Nigga said Wack a bully. Where? Where he a bully? Who he bullied? Besides Snoopy. I'm a whole civilian. I bullied Snoopy. Angel Lanes, give me that. Bully where? I don't know.
Yeah.
Wait. Loose is Brick's big homie?
For sure, he
man, come on with all that.
Stop doing that.
Look, you can tell in Bricc response, he's still smiling. He think that this is a joke. He thinks he's a part of the play. Not realizing that he's the fucking play. This the same nigga who recorded multiple phone calls of his where he was saying shit he had no business saying, but he on the phone laughing like this shit is a fucking joke. Being played, he's laughing at being played. I don't know if it's the perks. I don't know if them dreads is too fucking tight. I don't know what's going on, bro. But this nigga just as slow as loose. Pay attention.
Wait, hold on.
He's in the Philly.
Hey, by the way, Wack, so we went over the indictment, and you gave some compelling reasons why you said it appears that, number one, Bricc brought some information to the internet that nobody knew, and how would he know that? And based on the description of what a co-conspirator 4 is, it seems to be him. Now, Bricc response is that, how could he give the drop on somebody? He claims he was like in Atlanta or something like that. So what's the middle ground here?
I don't know, Bricc. Was you in LA or Atlanta?
No, I was in Houston.
Oh, Houston.
Oh my God. You told me Atlanta earlier. You
the whole world knows in Houston because I loaded up. That's when I was going from Houston to Dallas Fort Worth. That happened.
But you said it on something. You was in Atlanta. You said you was in. But then again, at the end of the day, Bricc, Bricc did admit he was the first one to make the announcement about. We all thought he got robbed. It was a motherfucking bad drug deal. This crazy nigga went up there with Mr. North Dakota and said some crazy shit. Why? I think he knows that was some crazy shit. Right? So, I don't know. This shit is all crazy. And I think because of that, that internet shit. They jumped on his line and they wanted his phone, and they went after his ass behind that phone. You know,
he just saying shit
Wait,
right
wait, hold on. Wait, Bricc.
No, it's not.
Wait, Bricc.
I'm saying shit. We had this conversation earlier.
Wait, Bricc. I know you have a open case, and trust me, you don't have to talk about it if it's information that's sensitive. But Wack keeps saying that you got your phone seized, that they were after your phone. That kind of makes sense if you were co-conspirator 4, but you say you're not. Did they raid your house just to take your phone?
Nah, bro.
Oh,
Bricc, we just had this conversation.
Hey, listen, what I'm trying to tell you, on there, any time that they're trying to get in your business, they're gonna keep your phone. Since cell phones been out, anytime I went to jail, my phone been on evidence.
Bricc, what did the search warrant say?
My phone. I've never not.
What did the search warrant say?
They didn't take my phone.
Bricc, what did the search? We just 3 hours ago
I
went
just
over
said that the search warrant said social media,
cell phone. There we go. There you go.
Drugs.
Yeah, but the thing is with the feds, they would probably say all electronics, computers,
Electronics,
phones,
yeah, it
all
says
that.
some electronical shit. That's what I'm trying to think of the shit. It says some electronic something on that motherfucker.
So act like I said, within them coming to look for that, they stumbled across some other shit.
well,
The gun, the AK.
well, obviously,
Bro. All that shit was on the search warrant. There's nothing to keep on. The
AK was not on the search warrant.
Yes, it was high power assault rifles. What are you talking about? It's a snitch that been in my house, bro. We've been through that. We went through that.
wow. Wait, hold on. So, Bricc also.
Wait. What was this at? Bricc in the body?
No,
It was in Overhill.
This when I was in L.A.
All right.
This when I was staying in L.A.
Bricc.
Remember I told you, you remember we've talked about Pesci and all that shit, which could be an angle at one point, but I wouldn't even think that.
Nigga ain't never been to my house. That's a fact.
Hey, Bricc.
Yes.
Did you tell that nigga 600 that they was coming to get Big U?
Nah, I ain't tell 600 none of that.
Oh shit.
I didn't tell 600 that.
Hey, hold on. So by the way,
Y'all know what's going. We not even talking about. Just leave all them. That's
wait, hold on. So Bricc basically said.
So Bricc, you didn't tell 600 that they was gonna come Big U. They was on Big U by the Rico.
Nah. Hell,
You did tell me that.
I told 600 that.
Chat. Bricc Baby leaked my number, so like everybody's like calling me like, yo, could y'all fans like get a fucking life? Stop calling me, my nigga. Like call me after the fucking call. Like what the fuck?
Stop going to the hood every day making them vlogs, nigga. That's what I told 600 on
Oh, Bricc Baby leaked your number? What?
that phone. And you can put 600 on the phone right now.
He on the phone already.
You did say that.
How you think everybody know?
Hey, smash them likes, y'all. If you new to the channel, sub up. Shout out to Hashtag for the subscription. Appreciate you, gang. Appreciate you. If you new to the channel, sub up. You feel me? If you been in here kicking it, smash them likes. We at 199. Let's get to 200, then let's get to 300. You feel me? Continue to smash them likes. Shout out to my chat, man. I appreciate y'all. The dopest chat on YouTube. Straight like that.
This Rico shit.
What you mean? How you think everybody know about the Rico?
Ain't nobody told us that but you, nigga.
What Rico have been issue? What Rico are we talking about? You talking about this Rico shit?
The Rico, you said that Big you got. You said I got the same lawyer, nigga.
Man, I told you we had the same lawyer.
That's what you told me.
Okay. That's why when people who don't never catch cases get to talking and lying, they can't really put a lie together. Because if we have the same,
so you didn't say that.
Fact. Am I lying?
So you didn't say that.
Can I have the same lawyer on the same case as the nigga?
I mean, y'all not on the same case, are you?
Yeah, but
bro. That's what I'm trying to tell you. You ain't no conflict.
He got his own Rico.
We got the same lawyer.
You said it ain't no 6-0 Rico. He got his own Rico. They want Cuz in jail. It's ugly for Cuz. It's bad for him.
Shout out my dog Damien, man. Salute. Damien sent the $9.99 on my 40. He said 40 fair. He on the clown cast and they clowning his ass. Shout out my nigga Damien. And fair to say, bro, because this is nuts what's going on. Then this the thing, right? If you keep playing around with Wack, he will spin you enough, even if you're telling the truth, right? But if you keep fucking with Wack, he'll spin you enough to where you'll start to say things because you're answering to this, then he starts talking about that, now you're answering to that, and now your words get crossed and mixed up, and now you're looking crazy. Again, how don't anybody else notice this? Is it just me? Is it just me who notices this shit? Like, I can't be that special. Like, come on, bro, y'all don't see this? He would talk your ass in a circle, how you spun, and now you looking crazy. And in all actuality, it's like, bro, you was right about the things you was saying and all that. But how he made it look, it's all about the way it looks. And this looks bad, Brictavius. This looks bad. Straight up. You know what I'm saying? Brick need to hire Drea. We tried. You know what I'm saying? Can't help no nigga who don't want to help himself. We tried. Respectfully, you want to know something funny? I'm going to just tell y'all, just between me and all 426 of y'all. I had my cousin reach out to Brick. I don't have my cousin reach out to nobody because I forget what was going on at the time, but he was getting whooped out, and I'm like, damn, I don't even like that shit. You know what I'm saying? Hey, see if we could reach out to bro, and maybe you could help him get his channel going. You know what I'm saying? He never responded or nothing, and that's that, and that's okay, because who are we? You know what I mean? Who are we to help me? I'm Brictavius. So I'm not even mad about that. But niggas did. Niggas did try to help. Straight up. You know what I'm saying? But niggas don't want, you can't help no nigga who don't want no help. You feel me? Shout out my nigga King Buck 360 in this chat on screen. This nigga, that's funny. He was in this act live. That nigga said, Brick, a dumbass for real. Shout out my nigga King Buck. Ah, that's funny. Just see a bro on the screen. He said, that nigga's a dumbass for real. Well, I'm not mad at that. But yeah, man, it's crazy what's going on right here. We definitely tried to help, bro, and you know what I'm saying? He didn't want that help. Again, shout out to Drea the Virgo. Real quick, since I got all y'all in here, let's just do it up. Shout out Drea the Virgo. Shout out my nigga Nick 2Cs for that artwork. Y'all see what's going on. You know what I'm talking about? Y'all see what's going on. Shout out Drea the Virgo, though, for anybody looking for any kind of marketing or promotion when it comes to this YouTube. You know what I'm saying? Contact at Drea the Virgo on Instagram. Serious inquiries only. If you're a content creator and you need some help in this content creation, whether that's thumbnails, viewer retention, views, or you don't want niggas whooping your ass all up and down the internet like Brictavius, contact at Drea the Virgo on Instagram. Serious inquiries only. Straight like that. You know what I mean? Shout out Nick 2Cs. But yeah, niggas tried to help. You know what I mean? This Damu programming was Windows Edition. Facts. You might be in the wrong. We appreciate the engagement. Shame on Brick the Trick. I mean, fair to say. Let's get back into this content though.
Like I said, I done did this whole conversation about talking.
Shout out my Aki Lifted in the building. High power mod right there. You know what I'm talking about? That's my brother. Show him love when he get in this motherfucker. You hear me? Gang. Shout out my nigga Loon Go Crazy. You hear me? Show him love in this motherfucker. You hear me? I hate all of them, especially Wack100. What is Brick, sir? Niggas on here lost, like, what are we talking about? Who is Brick? LOL. Love y'all though. Salute. Yeah, if you don't know what's going on, then, you know what I'm saying? I don't know. Shut the fuck up and listen or bounce. But let's get back to this content.
We not about to spin this into no roller 60 shit while you on act shit, nigga. You're crazy.
No, we not.
Everything that you.
But that's what he's doing. He's spinning it into that. Pay attention. Brick even said the words himself. This is a can of spinach. It's not even fresh spinach. You know, you get the spinach from the produce section and it's fresh. You know what I'm saying? Then you got the canned spinach. This is canned spinach right now. And Brick, you know it. But you still on the line with these fools. Pay attention.
Said we talking about.
This came from.
I'll run that back. He said we not gonna talk 6-0 business on here with Act. Yes, you are. Yes, you are.
lying.
So you didn't say that?
Can I have the same lawyer on the same case as the nigga?
I mean, y'all not on the same case, are you?
Yeah, but
yeah, bro. That's what I'm trying to tell you. It ain't no conflict. How did we got the same lawyer?
You said it ain't no 6-0 Rico. He got his own Rico. They want Cuz in jail. It's ugly for Cuz,
bro.
And mind you, let's not lose fact of, you know, this is all telling. What these other 3 grown men are doing on the phone, we talking Wack, Loose, and 600. What they're doing is telling too. Pay attention to that. They're telling on one of the biggest hip-hop platforms in the world about some shit going on in Los Angeles. Pay attention, y'all. Everybody telling.
Bad for him.
Like I said, I done did this whole conversation about talk. We not about to spin this into no roller 60 shit while you on act shit, nigga. You're crazy.
No, we not.
Everything that you said, we talking about.
This came from the arrest.
We talked about Durk and them, bro. Oh, the dead. Oh,
this came from the arrest.
Against the set, nigga, because you can't come around no more, nigga.
That ain't what we doing.
You got a vendetta for the set, because, nigga, you was doing burpees and pull-ups in them parking lots. Nigga, you ain't pulled up since, nigga.
Bro, I can go to anybody.
Bro, you can't do none of that. Nigga on West Side rolling. Nigga, you can't do none of that. Go over. Pull up.
Hey, listen, bro. I don't know where you been at.
Hey, be careful. Y'all niggas, blocking people in there. You feel me? Niggas foul and saying foul shit. Y'all niggas know what that is, especially y'all mods. Y'all mods been rocking with me for a minute. Y'all know what I don't accept shit like that. Be careful about who you blocking in there. You know what I'm saying? Some of these people is our good people. You know what I mean? Niggas is free to say whatever they want to say in here, as long as they not disrespecting, you know what I'm saying, anybody or anything like that. And then, you know, straight up. But watch that shit, y'all.
You got a reject over here. Nigga, come on, man. Hey, we not
okay,
so we got that against the hood, nigga. That's
okay. Wait.
Stop
hold on, wait.
About the hood, nigga.
Hold on 1 second. Did you tell
up,
600 that they been on you since March?
I didn't tell 600. I probably told him 600. I told everybody that. I said that on the live stream.
That's what you told?
I said that on the live stream. So if I told you that and I said that on the live stream, then I might have. Like, you get what I'm saying? I called you to let you know. I called you to give you a heads up and stop being hot. You kept on making shit. You made more. You wanted to be.
How am I making stuff hot?
You want the people.
That's what I mean, spinach. Listen to Bricc. Bricc saying things he shouldn't be saying right now. It's looking crazy, Bricc.
How am I making something hot? Well, I don't participate. Nothing y'all participate in.
What are you talking about? What are you talking about?
Bricc,
y'all participate.
Bricc needs some Vicks. His humor as hell.
Yeah, nothing that y'all participate.
Whatever anybody got going on, ain't nobody listen. Whatever anybody got going on,
participate in. Ain't you from 6 nigga?
Whatever anybody got going on, I don't participate. Listen to me, bro. Whatever, I don't do no illegal activities.
I never seen Akademiks so quiet. Pay attention. This nigga like, this is good. He looking at his screen. He see all them 20,000 viewers. He like, oh yeah. I never heard this nigga so fucking quiet.
So
I retired 9 years ago.
You talking about you don't do what we do, nigga. We do best one.
I stopped gang banging in 2015.
All right, stop talking about the set when you don't know what's going on, gang.
Listen,
please, come on.
I stopped gang banging in 2015.
All of that, cuz on the hood.
So how am I making something hot?
Shout out Trill Sean for the sub. Appreciate you, gang. And some of y'all be subbed up. Y'all sub up and don't be in the chat, man. I see a lot of y'all not in the chat. It's 444 of y'all in here, man. Feel free to join the chat. It's cool in there. You feel me? It's cool in the chat, man. Y'all ain't got to hide out or nothing. But I appreciate your support nonetheless. You feel me? Because it's 451 of y'all listening right now. And it ain't even 25% of y'all in the chat. You feel me? So feel free to pop through to the chat, man. Say your piece and all that. Continue to smash them likes, please, and thank y'all.
You have a vendetta against the hood. You took this from a Lil Durk conversation to pop in and try to get 5 seconds of fame off the big you.
I don't even know what y'all talking about.
Down, nigga, trying to expose the hood every chance you can get.
Listen, wait, bro, he ain't exposing nothing. and it be real.
No, it's just man, me and you, we was having a conversation, bro. On the hood, nigga.
But what we trying to do is when you got arrested, but when you got arrested for the Lil Durk shit, when you got arrested in June, you called 600.
I called 600 and gave him a head up. I just told you what I told you.
Gave me a head up on what? I'm not involved in nothing.
I gave you a heads up about you being hot, nigga. You need to calm the fuck down. You told me this is
illegal.
Wait, hold on. Wait, hold on.
Okay.
Hey, real quick.
In the set every day.
Yo, pay attention. What Bricc is describing right here, just trying to show y'all something. Again, I'm not taking up for Bricc. I think Brictavius is stupid. I think Brictavius talk too much, and it's no secret, right? What Brictavius talking about, though, is when he got caught for that blower and everything, he went to 77th division, and what they said was, we know 600. 600 is from his hood. He like, we know 600 and 600. What's up, Fats? Oh, okay, go. Close the door. That's all smoking that weed pen. But what he's talking about is 77th division, and when he went down there, he got booked. They was talking to him about 600. He said this on record. That's what he's talking about when he like, yo, I was telling you about you making shit hot because the police know about you. The fuck? Like, come on, gang. What are we talking about? What are we talking about? But again, this still gonna get spun. He's still gonna get spun though. Pay attention.
Giving them a tour of the set. That's not nothing.
My nigga, I'm vlogging.
Where all the niggas that's doing illegal shit is at.
I ain't never filmed nobody doing nothing illegal.
Where the illegal shit at? Every time you
I've never recorded nobody doing nothing illegal in my life. I got over 2,000 videos. I ain't never deleted one.
Bro, I said you're going to where the niggas that doing the legal shit is at, nigga.
I'm in South Central LA in my neighborhood.
Man, come on, man. That ain't just so. Go back to that motherfucker, nigga. We waiting.
We trying to understand your point. You
man, we not trying to do nothing.
What am I making hot?
Mute them up.
Hey, so hold on. So wait. Are you guys, like, I know you guys kind of veered off the point real quick, but like, how confident do y'all think that you know, Bricc is involved in this Lil Durk thing, or is it basically you guys are going off more of a pattern of behavior?
He involved himself when he said what he said with Flacco on it.
I involved myself when I pulled up to that donut shop on nigga and 600 pulled up. Nigga with Kev Mac. One of you niggas is title tellers. Nigga, either you or Kev Mac, nigga. On the hood. As soon as I get on your live, nigga, 4-5 days later, nigga, what is we talking about, nigga?
Also, you said they hit your house 5 days later.
Then they say your name up there. What are we talking?
Look at Wack. So they hit your house 5 days later? Now, Bricc just talking. They might not have hit his house 5 exact days later, but Bricc just saying, hey, they hit my house later on after that. But watch Wack. So 5 days later, he want to hone in on that and start saying this. And come on, gang. What's going on?
About here.
I ain't never been in your house.
I'm saying, I'm trying to tell you.
Hey, shout out Misty. She said fire live stream. I appreciate that, Misty. I appreciate that. Shout out to Misty. Shout out to everybody in the chat though. Shout out to my brother Mickey Monday in here. You know what I'm saying?
So you said they get your house 4-5 days later
because
I said,
hey Jamie, it is a big play, but he's not involved in the big play. He is the big play. That's what I'm saying. He is the big play. Compton asked TG not fucking with him because of this type fuckery. See, and that's what I'm saying. 600 supposed to be managing Compton asked TG and shit like that. You feel me? And that would have been a look for him. I don't know what the fuck 600 does, but that would have been a dope ass look for him because Compton asked TG is tough. You feel me? But who the fuck want to be around? That's what I say about Wack100 and everything that he do. Who the fuck want to be represented by somebody who does this in their spare time? Literally, your whole thing is I got a war chest of all type of this, that, and the other. And you know what I'm saying? I got such and such on phone calls and this. Who want to even, you know what I'm saying? Like, who want to do, you know what I'm saying? Who even want to be represented by some nigga who carry they self like that? Who want to be represented by some nigga who lays up with his ass out on the bed, buck naked, arguing with niggas online? Game, Blueface, Ray J? Those are questions for y'all. The fuck?
Earlier on the stream,
No, I hear what he said. He said he pulled up, and then 5 days later they hit his house. I get what he's saying.
I ain't saying it could be the YouTube detectives. I don't know what the fuck, nigga. I know everybody old Hood Day. I shot a movie on Hood Day. I came back. Niggas had me fucked up talking about I can't go to a donut shop I grew up at. Nigga, I pulled up. You pulled up. Nigga.
Hey, Bricc, could I ask you a question?
6 days later, that happened.
Bricc, could I ask you a question? Like, why do you think, like, what have you done that it feels like these guys don't like you, man? Like, what have you done, bro?
Wack don't dislike me. These other niggas out, man, I'm too salty for the
Bricc Baby. It's not the point that I don't like you, cause it's the point that you have to keep it real with the crib. That's it.
You keep it real with the man. You niggas don't. How y'all 42? I ain't never seen none of you niggas in the hood before 20 fucking nigga. What is you talking about,
sweetie?
Bricc.
Listen,
What's how they doing?
When I was in the
And to just being honest, to you feel me? Just to Bricc point, I never seen them niggas neither. I'm be real. I never seen them niggas. Now you know every hood is big as hell, this, that, and the other. You feel me? But I got family from niggas hood and this, that, and the other. You know what I'm saying? Niggas supposed to be what they supposed to be, but I never seen niggas either. I'll just be real. I never seen them niggas till the internet. I'll be so real. Never seen them niggas till the internet. You know what I'm saying? Shout out my nigga Pause. You know what I'm saying? Shout out my cousin Bari. Shout out my cousin Mike. You know what I'm saying? I never seen niggas though. Just keeping it real. Niggas like, do you know something that nobody else knows? Well, I know that. I know I never seen them niggas neither.
Get exposed on academics.
nigga, you know what's up. Hold on, Bricc.
Niggas can't come up with 3 homies
that 2 blowers, nigga. And we was up there about to run a skit, nigga. And you let the nigga we was running a skit on run off with you. I ain't seen you since, nigga.
You said we ran a skit where?
I said, nigga, I was out about to run a skit with 2 blowers, nigga. It was the first time I met you, nigga. And we was about to chase some niggas up out of there. And you,
Mr. Soul said, I ain't never even seen Niem. That's just because you don't be outside then. Because Niem outside. Fuck it, because you don't be outside, gang. And you know, it's mystery of my history. You know what I'm talking about? And I get love everywhere. I could do whatever I want out here. I don't got to hide from niggas or none of that. I'm good money.
escort the niggas up out of there, nigga. YG the niggas moving up to the after hour,
nigga. Flex up on your big ass. You got right in your place, little nigga. Know. Dead homies, nigga. YG with the 60. You talking about AYG the 60s want to holler at you. Hey, nigga.
Nah, nigga, I said, nigga, you ain't going nowhere, nigga. You got
nigga. Me and AD pressed you that night, boy. Nigga, why you didn't do nothing? Where was your skit, nigga?
My nigga.
Where was your skit, nigga?
Once I got up on you, nigga.
Nigga. When you got up on me, nigga, I put cuz in the corner.
Shout out Ron G for the sub. Appreciate you, bro. I appreciate that, for real.
Got right back. Man, stop
and
playing.
You got on. And you got on.
I got on. I got on.
Homies,
so nigga, AD didn't tell you, nigga, he with the real 60. Nigga, we asked him.
He told me I need to put my gun away, nigga. That nigga said this police. And he said, nigga, I got my gun out and this police out here.
My bad, Mr. Souls. My bad, Mr. Souls. I read that wrong, gang. I read that wrong. My nigga said, I think I even seen Niem shit, LOL. And that's a fact, because you probably did, bro. You probably see me at Buddha Market or smashing down Slauson on my mini bike or you'll say multiple places, gang. Like, you feel me? Because that's what you do when you from the land, when you from the city. You feel me? Like, yo, my mom, I'm not going to dox my mom. I go dox my mom. But it's like, yo, we know, you know what I'm saying? Niggas know that. But again, I never seen these niggas outside. Now, that's not to say that the niggas aren't outside or any of that, right? But I haven't. I never seen them. Straight up. And anytime y'all niggas see a lime green mini bike, you know what I'm saying, with the purple splatter, that's me. That's me, gang. Tiny Rollo for my brother. Oh, okay. Shout out Tiny Rollo. Hey, on me though, anytime Taj Mahal, stop playing with me. I live at Taj Mahal. Anybody who know me know I live at Taj Mahal, my nigga. So I get everything. You know what I'm saying? Like, stop playing. Like, you know what I mean? Shout out Mr. Souls, because he obviously be outside. But this what I'm going to say. Epiphany, what that shit do, fool? If y'all niggas see me on that, if you see a lime green and purple mini bike, that's your boy. Nigga, shout me a holler, whatever. Nigga, gangland, you know what I'm saying? I love the people and the people love me. It been like that before the internet, gang. I'm good. I'm good. You know what I'm talking about? Niggas be hiding. I live in LA, gang. I live in LA. I don't live in the valley. I don't live in the whoop-de-whoop-de-whoop. No, nigga, I live in Los Angeles. You said straight like that. Shout out to all the good people in the chat, though. I appreciate y'all. Let's continue to get them likes up. Let's get to 300. We got like 520 people in here. That's dope. Continue to get them likes up. Let's go to 300. We got 244 right now. If you're new to the channel, sub up. Shout out News Over Everything for the sub. I appreciate that. Shout out Turtlebird Vision for the sub. I appreciate that. Ron G for the sub. You know what I'm saying? I told bro already. Appreciate y'all, man. Continue to get them likes going upward. You know what I'm talking about? Shout out Riri in the building. I see you. The gang mobile. You know what's going on. And I'm having that on me. So please keep it cute when you see a nigga too. Because I be tripping. Not even like that, bro. Straight up. Keep it gangland. Make sure you say gangland before you get at me. Straight up, because it might be a whole nother interaction. Respectfully, bro. I'm from the land. I done been shot and all type of shit, bro. So make sure a nigga know it's love. Fuck. And I mean that.
Fuck you had nigga on the dead.
I ain't seen you since, nigga. The next time I saw you,
do you know how many niggas
we was in the county calling me talking about I'm in here with the hump.
I'm short enough. I'm 6 feet, bro. I'm 6 feet. You know what I mean? I don't know how short that is, but yeah, I can ride a mini bike. Shout out Charlie, bro. He said, damn, you short enough to ride a mini bike? Gang. Shout out my brother. Already, nigga. Fuck. Niggas know. And niggas who know, what the fuck? Straight up. Nigga, playing with niggas out here, man. It's all love. I am love, nigga, unless it's not, bro. You feel me? But shout out to everybody who be outside. Shout out to everybody who be outside. You know what I mean? Shout out MPM Lucky for the sub. Appreciate you, gang. Shout out Supo Supreme for the sub. Appreciate you, man. Y'all continue to get them likes going up. If you're new to the channel, sub up. You hear me?
I hear what you saying in your head, nigga. We flex right up on you, big guy.
Ain't nobody flex up on nothing, nigga. We was on curve.
Nigga, we met you, and we put you in your place, cuz, and you been cool ever since.
Hey, shout out my sister Queen. You know what I'm saying? She said, this LA niggas of all sizes be on me. Fat niggas too. Everybody right, man. That's why, how tall are you, gang? Because I'm fairly tall. I mean, you know what I'm saying? And I can ride a mini bike. Like, what the hell? You know what I'm saying? Smoking and on a mini bike is crazy work. Yeah. Trying to get out a nigga foul on a mini bike is crazy work. And you know, on Slaughter Hill. This nigga Gam is comedy. I be on Slaughter with Niem. I'm dead, bro. That's funny as hell. Shout out to the chat though. Y'all continue to get the likes up and all that. Shout out my good people, man. All right, let's get this going.
Ain't nobody put nobody else. Everybody who says cuz got lined the fuck up the next day, nigga. It was
so why my face was pretty?
The next day, because
so
you didn't show up and kiss your face, nigga. You didn't show up and kiss your face like everybody else got their ass whooped. Every nigga who was up there, nigga, when I pressed him, got DP the next day.
Nigga, on the dead homies, nigga. Now you popping the lineup. It was a line.
Everybody got their ass whooped.
Nigga, them frames are made of steel, bro. That shit could hold kind of whatever weight. That's why I'm like, gang, how, you know what I mean? Like, you said, like, what's, like, how you can't ride a mini bike? But I don't know, you know what I'm saying? I don't know.
What you doing? Look what you doing. You died. I'm finna stop talking. Now we going too far. Now you going into hood business again. You got a vendetta.
Don't give a fuck about none of that.
That's when you first came around. Who put you on this motherfucking line? You not Big 670. What's your name?
Don't get on this motherfucking lane. They call you some whole goofy shit, nigga. It's the first time I met you.
Man, you was a goofy, nigga. The first time I met you, nigga,
the next time I seen you was in here was when you called me.
We was on you like a goofy, nigga. Fuck is you talking about, big goofy ass nigga? What are you talking about? Nobody respect.
But every time you see me, nigga, you best friends.
Nigga respect what you do for the homies gang on hood, and that's why niggas ain't.
Sorry to hear that, Artie. Shout out my nigga Artie McFly in the building. He said my homeboy 6'3" got shot on a mini bike. Bullet went through his leg and forearm. See what I'm saying? That nigga 6'3". So how tall are you, gang, where you can't ride a mini bike? 6'3". That's what I'm saying, bro. But all right, shout out to y'all. Shout out to y'all. Shout out Michelle Hall. Shout out Michelle Hall for the sub. Appreciate you. Shout out Nestor Isaac for the sub. Appreciate you. Y'all continue to sub up. If you new here, sub up. You know what I'm talking about? And if you've been in here kicking it, continue to smash them likes, y'all. We got 256. Let's get to 300. You know what I'm saying? My nigga Jay said, Bricc violating 600. Yeah, facts. Facts he is. But he shouldn't even be doing this with him. This is what they wanted him to do. And that's what's cold. This is what they wanted him to do. You feel me? He played the, I'm 6'3". Well, you should be able to, you know what I'm saying? Come on, man. You got to try it. I think you might not have tried it. But this is what they wanted Bricc to do, though. They want to ambush him. They wanted him to look crazy. They want to scream. Oh, oh. This makes for whack-ass content, if you ask me, like on Akademiks end. But I get, hey, the fans don't care. They want to hear niggas screaming and doing it all. Oh, they want to hear that. You know what I'm saying? But it's like, bro, this is wild. This is wild. You are content, gang. Pay attention.
Full-fledged on you, bro.
Ain't nobody going full-fledged. No, I've been on my motherfucker all my life.
Didn't have nothing, nigga. You did a whole lot, nigga. That's why a lot of niggas started.
I done been around that motherfucker all my life.
Let's not talk about, nigga, you came in bearing gifts, nigga, and nigga,
I ain't came in bearing gifts. You ain't going to me, my nigga. You ain't grew up inside. All my addresses been in the 60s, my
all mine 90043, nigga. Look me up, nigga. What is you talking about? Nigga, every address I ever had was 43, nigga. Nigga, my grandma's house was up Jefferson, nigga.
Nigga, I don't know what you crazy.
Look at Ak.
You sound crazy.
I hate this for LA. I hate this for LA because it make us look so fucking goofy, man. It just makes us look so goofy. And this is what Akademiks wants to highlight coming up out of our city. These niggas. These niggas. Nigga don't want to highlight Gvnglvnd Niem. Nigga don't want to highlight Gvnglvnd Niem. Nobody do. Nobody want to say Gvnglvnd Niem name nothing. It's like, am I doing something wrong over here, y'all? I got damn near 500 of y'all in here with my little channel, all that, you know what I'm saying? Niggas know what's up with me. Am I doing something wrong over here? This the shit we want to promote coming up out the city, man? This the shit we want to support coming up out the city. At the end of the day, niggas do it up on Wack channel and the clubhouse, all that. Same with 600, even fucking Slow Loose. Everybody eat his content up. This nigga's making skits now, like Bricc Baby. Oh, all that weird shit. It's like, oh, that's cool. Niggas be like, hey, Niem the realest nigga on YouTube and all that. But it's like, damn, why niggas don't seem to feel that way? Yeah, they watching. But it's like, yo, my nigga, what's up? What's up for real? This what we highlighting coming up out of our city? That shit nasty. It's nasty to me. And let me let y'all niggas know, first off, Wack don't represent shit but Pacoima or whatever the fuck. That's it, nigga. You know what I'm saying? That's all he represent. You know what I mean? And Bricc Baby and 600 are not fucking representations of our city. Niggas look at these people like if they are the quintessential, this is what LA is. No, it's not, man. No, it's not. First off, you have to understand that, you know, gangbanging is such a small part of like the world. You know what I mean? Like it is. You know what I mean? So this is not no representation of Los Angeles as a whole at all, bro. This will be bad representation. We down bad if this is the niggas who's waving the Los Angeles flag. We down bad if that's the case. Like, come on, bro. That's weird. Akademiks loves this. That nigga ain't reported on Los Angeles rapper The First. But the nigga, my nigga Center said clout gremlin activities. Ooh, that's a good one. Clout gremlin activities. For real. Niggas like little gremlins. He's indulging in this. He loves this. That's crazy. Won't talk about nothing else, LA. That's wild.
Every address I ever had was 9003.
I don't know where you grew up at,
nigga. Every address I had was 90043.
Hey, listen, man.
What was yours?
My shit is submitted in his history, my nigga. I don't know where you grew up at, bro. I can name every address since I was a baby, been in the 60s, nigga.
Why fuck that though? What'd you say?
Yeah,
Eddie.
Earlier when I talked to him.
Yeah, fair to
Right,
say.
you the nigga who couldn't come outside after football practice. Go ahead, Wack.
Wait, 600?
Come on, man. That's 600.
First time I met that nigga, I had two blowers on my
You too big for me not to know you being from the set, bro. You historic.
The first time I seen you,
why you ain't never squabbled no dudes? You ain't never squabbled boats. You ain't never squabbled no big niggas around you.
Chasing niggas damn, nigga.
You ain't squabbled.
Man, listen,
you ain't squabbled nobody your size, nigga. Daddy,
it don't matter who I squabble. Nigga, I squabble everybody who stand in front of me. Nigga, what the fuck is you talking about?
Come on, cuz. Like I said,
I've never seen you in
who you with.
Let alone take a squabble. So what are you talking about? What you seen me do?
Bro, you ain't never squabbled none of the big niggas from the set.
Yeah, but Bricc ain't never Bricc with Atlanta John, bro.
Yeah, on to the next content, bro. I don't know why you
Atlanta
big off nigga on the phone, cuz.
That's what niggas want to highlight. That shit nasty.
Bro, I ain't never seen that.
Any nigga who pour up liquor from a shit that got a whole handle, never trust that nigga. You heard? Never trust that nigga. You heard? I'm about to run that back. That nigga liquor bottle is plastic with a handle. Look at that shit. I don't drink, so I wouldn't know, like, what, you know what I mean? But I'm just saying, pretty sure that's Tito's. If I'm not wrong, Tito's is fucking absolutely atrocious. That's like bottom of the barrel shit. But this is the thing, right? If you're going to drink 24 goddamn 7 like it's water, then you probably should get the cheapest alcohol ever. Straight up. But look at that. Look how he handled that motherfucker. With the whole damn thing. Like when he walk around the house, he got a strap that he click to the bottle. That's how big that fucking bottle is. Look like he carried that shit around like a fanny pack or a side bag or some shit. That's wild. Instigating. Golly. That's crazy.
Nigga on the phone, cuz.
Bro, I ain't never seen that nigga in the neighborhood in my life, bro. Bricc went to Atlanta kind of young, though, and came back. So
you didn't come around till 2012, nigga. What are you talking about?
2012? What are you talking
bro,
about?
Other than that was 20.
Yo, Ak is sick, bro. The fact, like, what he do. Ak is sick, bro. He take a little sip. Like, you know you went down that motherfucker first off. But he take a little sip and he, like, swish it around his mouth. You know what I mean? Like, he rinse his mouth out, then This is an ill nigga, man. This is an ill nigga. It's an ill nigga right here. That nigga said, like, what? That's different. That's different. I ain't gonna lie to nobody in this motherfucker. This is different.
2012 when I see you. Christopher the Tax Man. Come on, bro. Come on, Christopher the Tax Man. You're Christopher the Tax Man. That's how you came around. You acquired the name 600. Who big 600?
I'm big 600.
Who is big 600?
I'm big 600.
You don't got your own name from the hood. Who is big 600?
Boy, you lost.
Who is big 600?
I just told you I'm big 600, nigga. What did you talk about?
You sound crazy. So you came in front of.
I just told you I'm big 600. That shit sound jokes. No, you're not. No, you're not. You're not big 600. Not with the response like that. Who are you, ganger? He said, I told you I'm big 600. That's good. All these niggas are clowns. Pay attention. I'm big 600.
Like I ain't never seen you with.
Let alone take a squabble. So what are you talking about? What you seen me do?
Bro, you ain't never squabbled none of the big niggas from the set.
Yeah, but 600 Bricc ain't never
Yeah, on to the next content, bro. I don't know why you put this big soft nigga on the phone, cuz.
Bro, I ain't never seen that nigga in the neighborhood in my life, bro. Bricc went to Atlanta kind of young, though, and came back.
Lights up, y'all.
So I
you didn't come around till 2012, nigga. What are you talking about?
2012? What are you talking
Bro, other than that, that was 2011 or 2012 when I see you. Christopher the Tax Man. Come on, bro. Come on, Chris.
Shout out Thrax Factory for the sub. Appreciate you, gang. Appreciate you, gang. Shout out King85 for the sub. Appreciate you. Appreciate you. If you're new to the channel, Days, I'm going to just call you Days because that handle, not feeling that. But shout out to you for the sub, gang. But if you're new to the channel, sub up. If you ain't here kicking it, smash them likes, man. We got 269. Let's get to 300. That's not a tall ask, y'all. You know what I'm saying? It's 270 now. It's 30 more likes, y'all. Let's get them likes to 300. You feel me? Shout out to everybody in here, all my good people. You know what I'm saying? Deji in the building, Nat in the building, Charlie in the building, Sexy Nay, Center, you know what I'm saying? My Aki lifted. You know what I'm talking about? Lucci was in here earlier. Shout out to my cousin Dre. You feel me? Sugar Plum in the building. You know what I mean? All that. Y'all continue to smash them likes. C3, I see you, gang. You know what I'm saying?
For the Tax Man, you're Christopher the Tax Man. That's how you came around. You acquired the name 600. Who big 600?
I'm big 600.
600.
I'm big 600.
You don't got your own name from the hood. Who is big 600?
Boy, you lost.
Who is big 600?
I just told you I'm big 600, nigga. What did you talking about?
Man, you sound crazy. So you can't.
I told you I'm big 600, fool. You know me, cuz.
From the hood.
This nigga sound like Winnie the Pooh. This nigga's Winnie the Pooh. Crippin' ass Winnie the Pooh. I'm big 6'0", cuz. It's me, 600.
And you got a name, big.
This is how you don't know your history.
Hey,
for one thing, you wouldn't even live my photo. I'm in
You know the hood got too much jealousy.
But you wouldn't know that because you ain't been around like that.
Talk about you big.
I got 5 names from the front. You don't even know nothing about me.
I would have popped you a long time ago, nigga.
Chat, this is the beginning of
Hey, shout out to everybody talking about dubs in the chat. I talking about W stream and shit like that. I appreciate that. You hear me? I appreciate that. You know what I'm saying? This is way better than that last Bricc Baby. That last Bricc Baby stream we did. Riri said 600 reminds me of one of the characters in series in season 2. I bet he be in the mirror running. I used to feel that way. He all freeze. Don't move. I'm an officer of the law. That's how I feel too. I feel like he practiced these lines. I ain't even gonna lie to nobody, bro. Him and Wack100 too. I noticed that about Wack100. I could see him practicing them lines as well. Shout out to them W's, man. I like that shit. Shout out to all my good people in the chat. If you new here, sub up. You hear me? If you in here kicking it, continue to smash them likes, man. We at 279. Let's get 21 more. You hear me?
nice, Rico.
What university you go?
Yo, that get me hot. He get me hot. I can't even be mad, though. I can't be mad. You know why? Because it's 4 grown men on the line who decided to conduct themselves in this manner on this man's platform. They decided to do this. Look at Ak. Ooh, I know he is loving this. Pay attention to Ak.
You a long time ago, nigga.
He muted him.
Chat, this is the beginning of nice, Rico.
What university you go to?
Is he lying? Is he lying? Who the hell knows? This could be the beginning of a nice Rico. It's a lot of shit being said online right now. A whole lot that shouldn't be. Ak know that. Ak know that, man. And he's still playing it out online in front of his 20,000 viewers to be replayed by probably 100 or so K more. He knows this. Still playing. All 4 of these niggas on the line are idiots. Pay attention.
Bro, you talking about something in
Humboldt County, nigga, that you applied for the sheriff department, nigga, upstairs. Come on, bro.
What are you talking about?
You's a cop. You's a wannabe cop. You want
And that's what that shit do, gang.
A cop? What is this nigga talking about?
on hood. You're a wannabe cop.
You put that on
you never been to a police academy before?
Whoa. You putting that on
Put that on your daddy, rest in peace. You ain't never been in the police academy before, nigga.
I've never been to a police academy. What are you talking about?
Nigga, put it on your daddy, rest in peace.
Hey, let me explain to you, bro. I've never been to a police academy, and if I did, I would tell you.
That's what I thought.
By the way, by the way,
And by the way, what else is we talking about?
I just want to ask this one question for clarification, because when I've seen like content from whether it's Loose or even 600, it feels like
instigating.
You know, there's probably an axe to grind. I don't think it's even with Bricc. It feels like it's with.
Play with my name.
They
ain't gonna play with my name. Dead homies. Nobody's gonna play with my name.
Yeah, but what I was saying is like
nigga play with your butt.
Hey, oh God. Hey. What the fuck? What the fuck was I about to say before he said that? Oh my God. My bad, y'all. That statement just threw me all the way off. I was about to say something. What was I about to say? Oh, there we go. Goddamn. So, yo, pay attention to this nigga Ack, right? Because Ack is going to try to gear this conversation in front of all 20,000 of these people right now to a whole nother subject, a federal subject, if you ask me, because you don't have no business asking nothing about this. You don't have no business even having conversation with these niggas about it, but they're engaging you in the conversation. So what can I even say, right? But Ack knows damn well he shouldn't even be saying this, what he about to say right now. Pay attention. So it seems like, you know, your problem really ain't with Bricc Baby. It's with such and such. And just pay attention.
Nigga, put it on your daddy, rest in peace.
Hey, let me explain to you, bro. I've never been to a police academy.
Shout out my nigga Nick 2C's in the building, you hear me? That's my dog.
And if I did, I would tell you.
That's what I thought.
By the way,
listen to this, y'all.
What else are we talking about?
And by the way,
what else is we talking about?
I just want to ask this one question for clarification, because when I've seen like content from whether it's Loose or even 600, it feels like, you know, there's probably an axe to grind. I don't think it's even with Bricc. It feels like it's with.
Play with my name.
They
ain't gonna play with my name. Dead homies. Nobody's gonna play with my name.
Yeah, but what I was saying is like,
nigga, play with your butt. Nigga, fuck is you talking?
Nigga, I will beat your ass.
Play with everything about your weird ass. Come around, nigga.
You already know what I was doing, sweetheart.
Nigga, talk about nigga ain't gonna play with your nigga. Play with your butt, nigga. Shut up, nigga. Nigga, put a finger in your butt. Shut up, nigga.
Yo, this son just say, shut up. Nigga, stick a finger in your booty, bro. No way. Ain't no way. Dog, that shit not even funny, dog. Why are you laughing at that, dog? Because that's not funny. Straight up. What's funny about that, gang? A nigga telling you so nonchalantly, shut up. I'll put a finger in your butt. It's crazy. These niggas are content gold, bro. It's like, bro, and they be mad. They be mad at us. Shut the fuck up. Shut the fuck up with your emotions. Shut the fuck up. Talking about pitting. I'm so confused. I'm about to run this back. I'm so confused. Shout out to everybody in the chat. I appreciate y'all being here. Shout out my Aki Lifted with that 5 on the 40. He said snaps on that 40. Shout out to the dopest chat on YouTube. Shout out y'all, man. You know what I'm saying? And shout out my Aki Lifted in the building. You know what I'm saying? Show that man some love. He just sent snaps on the 40 to show y'all love. You hear me? Shout out. Shout out to y'all, man. This is wild. This nigga said, shut up. niggas will play with your butt. He said, man, shut up. Nigga put a finger in your butt. That's some of the wildest work. That's some of the wildest disrespect I've ever heard. That's some of the wildest disrespect I've ever heard. Nigga, shut up. I put a finger in your ass. What? What? I don't know, nigga. We might have to link up and squabble down, gang. A nigga tell me, hey, shut up. Shut up, Gvnglvnd Niem. I'll put a finger in your butt. I don't know, man. That feels uncomfortable saying it. So I'm sure that feels uncomfortable. Somebody saying that to you. I don't know. We might have to link up and squabble the fuck down. Oh, that's how you feel, gang? That's how you feel about me? That's how you feel about me? We might just have to squabble down, gang. I ain't even gonna lie. I ain't even gonna lie. Shut up. Shut up. Niggas will put a finger in your butt. Wow. Wow. Not the Duke shoot, gang. That's crazy. I'm sorry. That's crazy. That's crazy. You niggas are out of your mind. The way I talk.
And if I did, I would change.
That's what I thought.
By the way, what
else is we talking about?
I just want to ask this one question for clarification, because when I've seen like content from whether it's
shout out Troll with me for the sub.
or even
Appreciate
600, it feels like, you know, there's probably an axe to grind. I don't think it's even with Bricc. It feels like it's with.
Play with my name.
Yeah,
they ain't gonna play with my name. Dead homies. Nobody's gonna play with my name.
Yeah, but what I was saying is, like,
nigga play with your butt. Nigga, fuck is you talking?
Nigga, I will beat your ass.
Play with everything about your beer. Come around, nigga.
You already know what I would do to you, sweetheart.
Nigga, talk about nigga ain't gonna play with that. Nigga, play with your butt. Nigga, shut up, nigga. Boy, nigga, put a finger in your butt. Shut up, nigga.
Hookah butt. You already know what's gonna happen to you. So you need to stop. Hookah butts. I will beat the shit out of you.
Yeah. Nigga, fuck is you talking about? Nigga, violate. Shut up, nigga.
Nigga, you a bitch. Nigga, your neighborhood, you a bitch, nigga. You's a police ass, snitch ass nigga.
Yeah, I know. You not really from the set, though.
I ain't gonna lie, this is great content. I was trying to do like a little interview, because I've been wanting to talk to Bricc, but this is better.
Shut up, nigga. You niggas not from the set, nigga.
You a bitch, nigga. You're not from the hood. Bitch,
hey, Nat, you might as well 86 that nigga down. Straight up. You know what I mean? Try again tomorrow, gang. Fuck that 600 seconds. Because you're bugging. You're bugging. You might as well 86 that nigga down. You hear me? Straight up, nigga. The fuck? Weird ass nigga.
You ain't been to the hood. You posted fake niggas and you ain't
got shot, nigga. Ran to Atlanta for 16 years. You came back when you was 30-something.
You said I went to Atlanta for 16 years. I ain't never been in Atlanta for more than 3 weeks straight. Nigga, you crazy in the motherfucker. Who told you that? Nigga, I got a baby 16, nigga, you weird ass nigga. I got a baby 16, nigga. And I've been in my kid life her whole life, nigga. All LA schools, nigga, you crazy. I ain't never left this motherfucker.
You ain't no motherfucking city.
Nigga, that's all I'm saying, nigga.
You ain't a city, you bitch ass nigga.
Yo, chat, you want to see W instigation? Watch this. W instigation.
You from LA Empire.
Look at this shit. He's so cold. He doing this shit with them niggas on the line. Wow, they probably watching the live too. He's so cold. He don't even give a fuck that he on live. Like, he like, oh, mute. Yo, in all actuality, gang, you don't even got to mute the phone. You're muting every time, and you don't even got to mute. You ain't even got to move the phone. You could be like, W instigation. Watch this, guys. You could just say that with them on there and still instigate. It wouldn't make no difference because they're goofy. This nigga code, he know what he doing too. Hey, chat. Hey, chat. Watch this. Hey, chat. W instigation. Watch this. You guys are going to like this, huh? Because apparently that's what his chat like.
Wait, hold on. Real quick. Wait, real quick.
You better remind yourself that.
Hold on. Yo, wait. Real quick. Isn't the way how y'all solve these issues to like meet up and like squabble or whatever? Like, why you guys been arguing for so long?
Pull up to the set. Everybody pull up to the set. That's all we can do. We can do it in the 60s.
You can't do that. I can't.
Man, where was y'all on Hood Day? I'm the only nigga that was around the
Hood Day, bitch.
I'm the only nigga that was around the Hood Day, bitch. I'm the only one that was around the Hood Day. I thought I couldn't go.
W instigation.
Nigga, fuck is you talking about? Nigga, how you screaming, rolling this
It's been Hood Day for 5 years at my house, bitch.
You said what? You said what?
You know I do Hood Day at my house for the last 5 years.
Where was you at this year? Y'all done talked y'all way out to that. We did for 5 years.
Yo, I called Wack and Wack added these guys and Wack no content.
Niggas don't have no money.
Too much, nigga. Come back around.
When I see you, Polka Butts, I'm a beat your ass.
You already know. When I see you,
I was trying to be cool.
You better have your interview next time, and I see you. Bitch ass nigga, fuck you talking about, nigga. Nigga don't give a fuck about all that bitch ass nigga.
You can't never ever say I'm not no real nigga.
Hey, you're not real.
You're a police ass nigga, bro.
You're real. Hey, who put you on? I let 630 go, and then I let you go. Who put y'all on? Where did y'all get put on, and who put y'all on? You like, oh, you could just tell.
By Pete Nice, nigga.
Oh, look, you see how I got you hoes in the set?
Yeah,
none of you hoes better say nothing. Because you
niggas
nigga. I can't believe it. Hey, 630 is way more. Hey, 630, hold on, see? Hey, you way more from the set than this nigga.
Nigga,
I get competition. It ain't no competition, but nigga, on the dead homies, nigga. You the my boy.
I ain't gonna lie. After this, man, I must earn like a day of protection from the 60s. I love y'all 60s. I love y'all.
Y'all was supposed to be here when y'all prime time, nigga. I jumped off the porch early, nigga. On the dead homies, nigga. Y'all prime time, y'all supposed to be outside, nigga. I was on the porch, nigga. Look, nigga. And none of these niggas was out there in the front yard, nigga.
Chat. There's some annoying fans that keep calling me. I'm gonna just three-way myself off another phone. Just give me a second, bro. Like, these fans are just too fucking annoying. Give me a second, Chan. Like, this is too annoying. Hold on. Other phone now. You mad? Y'all mad? You ain't gonna fuck up the content. Yo, Bricc. By the way, Bricc, you know you leaked my number, bro? Like, by mistake? I think it was by mistake, though. That's why I've been getting called from fans all day. Nah, it's all good.
God damn it, he did it again.
Nah, it's all good.
I ain't do that shit on purpose.
Nah, I tapped in my other phone. It's fine.
Oh my God.
Nah, it's all good. I tapped in my other phone. Go ahead.
On purpose, nigga, but hell.
Hey, anyway, I appreciate you accepting that light mistake.
No, of course a light mistake. No, it's all good. Hey, by the way. Hey, wait, Luz, can I ask you and 600 this question, though? Like, is any of, like, you know, like, the vitriol towards Bricc, is it because he's on No Jumper and he has more visibility, or y'all just really think he a fuck nigga?
No. I'm glad you're keeping it real, Act. Answer the question.
Yeah, no, we don't keep it real, right? Act, Polka Butts is a police nigga. The niggas lies about every single thing. He gets caught in his lies, and then
this says the dude that said that he got a call from Nipsey before he died. Are you dude? What type of joke y'all be
on? You're talking about Big U, right? Big Useless. The nigga that you
I'm
said
talking
that,
about you, bro.
Yeah, Big Useless called, not Nipsey. Big Useless, remember that.
I thought that you said that you
Big Useless called.
I thought Nip told you to take this music shit to another level.
Big Useless called.
But when you told Nip, he told you to take the music to another level.
Sweetheart.
He told you to take over where he started like he knew he was going to die.
You just a CI. You're a police nigga. He's not talking to you. Now,
It's wild all these niggas telling talking about who's police and shit. Shout out to everybody in the chat. I appreciate y'all being in here rocking with me. You feel me? Shout out my nigga Ike in this motherfucker. You hear me? Troll with me. I think I said shout out to you for the sub. If you're new to the channel, sub up. You feel me? If you've been in here kicking it, smash them likes. We got 436 in here. Get them likes going up. We got 305 likes. Let's get to 350. You feel me? We in here doing it. Let's get to 350. Fuck it. You know what I'm saying? Shout out my nigga Drizzle Reacts, the best reaction channel on YouTube. Pay attention. If you're not subbed up to Drizzle Reacts, you're smoking. You're smoking the same thing Bricc Tavius is smoking. Shout out my nigga. You hear me? Continue to get them likes up though, y'all. This is wild what's going on. I'm not even gonna lie to nobody. Why Lou sound like his mouth move faster than his brain and they both slow. Shout out my cousin Dre. That's a fact though. That is a fact. Luce is slow. He on here doing all that screaming, bro. Don't nobody care about none of that. We see how you actually talk. You know what I mean? All these niggas about 40 years old or better. All you niggas about 40 years old or better behaving like this online. That's atrocious. I'm going to just be real. Straight up.
So let me go at this the thing.
Go ahead.
I never really had no problem with Bricc, right? You know, he a couple years younger than me, different generation, whatever, right? So, you know, I don't like niggas that be pressing niggas like bullying niggas. So last year they was trying to like tell him he can't come to the hood, he bullying. I'm like, nigga, y'all got cuz fucked up. Nigga, you ain't never told, nigga. Fuck whatever you niggas talking about, nigga. We gonna be in the hood, nigga. If you got a problem, pull up. So I'm just like on some cuz ain't never told no nigga, so I'm gonna pull up.
Hey,
so
wait. Hold on.
Shout out Alonzo Williams for the sub. Appreciate you, gang. Appreciate you.
You had tried to plan to pull up. Nigga, I didn't plan that pull up with you. Nigga, I 42 faked and pulled up with me. Nigga, by myself, nigga, and picking up blue rag, bro. That was not planned. Don't act like you came to save a nigga on the dead homies, nigga. I went in there.
So did I not talk to you the day before we was gonna pull up?
Without you there.
I was already there with the homies when you pulled up.
No, you wasn't.
Chat, we need an on the dead homies counter. Come on. We need an on the dead homies counter. This is great.
I saw you pulled up. You back there.
I let Rag.
Wack finally speaks again.
I don't want to seem like I'm putting up extras on
nobody tell nothing.
We ain't that shit.
All right, we'll check right now.
That shit got my dough kicked anyway, cause it ain't nothing even.
We ain't gotta let nobody explain it, cause I didn't know what kind of car you was in. I'm looking at the car like, okay, that's good. What are you talking about? You parked on the opposite side of the parking lot. We was already outside.
Oh no! Oh, hey! No. I know. I'm gonna let y'all finish what y'all saying, but Wack did text me something, Bricc, and apparently it's a video. Let me ask Bricc about this video. So Bricc, apparently, about a month before Rondo went to LA, you had made a video saying that he had to check in. Is that true?
We got content.
Nah, that probably was like a year before.
So wait.
Big U, that was when the whole little shit when he did the Big U check-in, the podcast. So however long ago that was.
Oh, okay. So you're saying that was before? It wasn't like right before the incident. You were saying
nah,
you better
hell
check
no.
in.
That was at least like a year, maybe a year and a half in between that.
It don't matter. You still had to check in, right?
Hey, man, he probably had to do what he had to do.
I mean, act on the content.
Wait, what just happened right now? Oh, fuck. No. It's one of y'all bitch-ass niggas who call me. Y'all fucking up the content. Give me 1 second. I got to call back Bricc. Damn, then I got to call back Wack. Yo. Y'all fans are the worst. Yeah, Bricc didn't leak my number like
Telling 101.
Because he wanted to.
Facts. Telling 101 by everybody. It's wild. Niggas just on there. This just a tell-all live. Golly.
Where's Bricc at? Where's the number?
Shout out Righteous One. He said, put it on the living homies. Leave the dead homies resting in peace. Oh, gang.
Bricc probably happy that I hung up on him. It's all good.
I got the
so I'm gonna call him on this.
Knew I should.
And then the number I don't want y'all to get.
Shout out Eric Gardner. Shout out Eric Garrett.
Way that number.
Fair to say, bro.
W.
And y'all gotta understand
all
again,
good.
these niggas aren't a representation of the Crips as a whole. These niggas aren't a representation of niggas in LA as a whole. These niggas are representing themselves on here. Please understand that. They're representing themselves. The average nigga don't move like this, straight up. Especially not online. You know what I mean? That's wild.
Cool.
Shout out to the UK.
Yeah. Yo.
Hello.
Yeah, yo, did the whole call just drop?
It might have. That probably was God.
Yeah, no.
That content was probably born.
Shout out Better Living. He said on the alive active homies. On me. Put it on the nigga. Shit. I'm not mad at that. On the alive active homies. You hear me?
Say, I'm sorry to your chat, bro.
No, they were intrigued because I guess a lot of people know about some of the stuff like you and these guys been going back and forth with. Hold on. Let me just I'm gonna add my other phone because these fans keep calling this number. It's all good though. Yeah.
Damn, bro.
It's all good.
I'm about to store my phone because it's not stored, so I could have just flicked my phone the other way.
No. Trust me. Listen. I've accidentally leaked people's numbers too, man. Like that's part of the live streaming thing where like you don't realize how in real time it is. So it ain't shit. Hold on.
One more.
Okay, all right, perfect. Okay, good. You hear me?
I'm here.
All right. Okay, cool. Yeah. So I mean, I was just trying to add Wack, and I guess Wack has 600 and loose, a part of the exposures. I mean, for me, I think the good conversation we could have a part of this. Well, number one, I think I always wanted to have a conversation. I didn't know you were interested. I told Vlad and Adam this. No, I told Vlad this. I said I never knew Bricc Baby was that connected or as interested till you interviewed him. Because a lot of times on No Jumper, you're giving your opinion on shit. I don't know your background. And what Vlad does really good is Vlad gonna give the background of everything. And then when I seen you talking about other things based on your experience and based on where you were at, I was like, oh shit. Damn.
That's how my voice even kind of even holds any type of matter.
Yeah.
Because like, the things that Big U and Wack and all them went through as far as the industry being young and just running around, and it just happened to be like these rooms I was entering, they end up being like super big rappers. Nobody thought that Thug, when he was missing teeth and in the trenches every day, nobody thought he was going to. We just was rocking out, and the movement just ended up being so crazy that really between him and Kid Ink, and Big, the introduction through BMF, Big Meech, and all that stuff when I first got there, that kind of like pushed me into these rooms to where like when anything great was going on, I was able to be there, and I just made it my. You know what I'm saying? I took the floor every time I hit one of them rooms. I ain't miss an opportunity.
No, I completely get it. And I didn't know like you were really like you were the fly on the wall in mad photos and mad situations. Hey, let me ask you a question. And I asked it while Loose and 600 was on. But like even your issue with Wack, which you say is not that personal, it feels like people go at you because Big U doesn't talk. Right? Like we don't see Big U like.
Hey, shout out to Nat in the chat right now doing it up. I appreciate you greatly. You know what I'm saying? Y'all go smash that link to my backup channel. If y'all fuck with me and y'all support me, then go over there. All you got to do is click that link and hit subscribe. I need y'all to go sub up to my backup channel. I need motion over there. I need things going over there so that I can start dropping this content. You understand me? I want to drop content over there as well. And, shit be tricky out here. I'm doing what I'm doing on this channel, but I'm trying to grow another one as well because you never know out here. So, please, if y'all fuck with me, go sub up to that backup channel. Nat just dropped the link. You hear me? Shout out to everybody in the chat, though. I appreciate y'all. You know what I'm saying? Continue to like the video. If y'all new here, sub up. I don't understand why. Hold on. I don't understand why Brictavius even lets this happen right here. He should have said, bro, I'm not talking about none of that on here. You want to talk about all that, talk about that with them because you know that they will. But Brictavius, you shouldn't even let him broach this topic right here at all. You should have said this is a conversation for the exposers, not me.
Online.
Wrong. I ain't miss opportunity.
No, I completely get it, and I know like you were really like you were the fly on the wall in mad photos and mad situations. Hey, let me ask you a question, and I asked it while Luce and 600 was on, but like even your issue with Wack, which you say is not that personal, it feels like people go at you because Big U doesn't talk, right? Like we don't see Big U like online.
Yeah.
Do you feel like these guys who go at you, like even Wack, do you feel like they really want to go at Big U, but like you're the next best option?
Yeah, that's exactly. It's nothing. That's the only thing it could be. Because it's
Big
like
L's in
I
the
don't
chat.
really have any smoke. I don't really know them. They know him.
Big L's in the chat.
You get what I'm saying? And when they caught on that I ain't just finna let you talk bad about him because I was raised by him, they kind of like poke at the bear. Like they know like certain stuff, I'm not going to let you run with that narrative because I know how easy the world is. Like, you know, if they hear it with no debate or no rebuttal, then it's true. So it's like certain stuff I can't let you drag my boy name in the dirt. I ain't here to fight nobody else's battles.
Yeah. Yo, why you and Wack never met or even sat down ever?
Well, we was gonna have a sit down. The way he came around my area was through Big U, and he's beefing with Big U. So my whole thing was trying to get to like a medium, let them find a middle ground. You get what I'm saying? And then hop on with them. But I was even willing to hop on with them before they got fully to a medium because I had both had them agreeing on.
By the way, I added back Wack, but I only added Wack. So
okay, with them almost agreeing on a conversation to settle things, and I think the Black Sam interview came out, and we took a couple steps back. Would you say so, Wack?
So this is the thing, right? And I said this the other day. It'll probably come out tomorrow. I think.
Shout out Lights, Camera, Action. He said, I hope Bricc can see his kids have kids. This shit is ridiculous. Fair to say, bro. And W comment, bro. Because that's what we all want to do. Live to see our kids have kids. Niggas want to live. Niggas just want to live in as much peace as possible. You know what I'm saying? But when you do all this kind of shit, when you engage in this kind of shit, it's energy. It's energy that comes with that kind of shit. He don't got to engage these clowns. You want to know what I think? I think that niggas know Bricc be a hot topic. I think that niggas know that people like Bricc. They're intrigued by Bricc. You feel me? Bricc gets support, straight up. And I think they could see that. Bricc has a light to him, no matter how much he be nodding up, oh, the dead homies. He got this thing about him that people do like. That's why he's always popping. If any of y'all know anything about SEO, Bricc is always up in SEO. Straight up. It's always being searched, talked about, because people are interested in him. I think that these guys know this. So these guys make a moment off of him. A moment that they can benefit from. A moment that they're a part of. That's what's going on here. And it's nasty. You niggas rather whoop out some nigga who you know really don't got nothing to do with anything. All y'all in the chat, that shit cool, what y'all doing. I'm really from LA and niggas know what's up around here. This nigga don't got nothing to do with none of that shit, right? But niggas will play so hard on this theory, right? Where they'll whoop a nigga out, have him in some fucked up kind of position because of the way that they playing. But they sit over there, niggas let Kiwi Head do whatever. Niggas let Kiwi Head do whatever, but they'll whip their own out. You'll bleed your own people, but don't say nothing to Kiwi Head. That's nasty. That's nasty to me. You know what I'm saying? All this shit is wild thirsty. All this shit is wild thirsty. Look at Akademiks, if you can see at the top of his screen, if y'all can see through the chat, it says Diddy Baby Oil Fund. Let's buy all 1,000 bottles. That's what he got for donation. You know what I'm saying? 60% of that shit, he got 60% of the donation already. Shit like that funny for niggas. All this internet shit is different to me, man. I'm not gonna lie to y'all. This should be wild for me. It's like the more and more I do it, I'm like, hey, shit, you in it. Niggas saying my name and making up stories about me and all kind of shit. I'm like, shit, I'm in this shit. And it's a trip. It's a trip because y'all, this is wild just how niggas do the things we make light of on here that in real life, niggas will look at you crazy as fuck if you made light of that or made a joke about that. Niggas will look at you crazy, gang. Straight up. But on the internet, that's cool. And nobody bats an eye at it. You feel me? That shit is just weird what's going on here. You know what I'm saying? That's weird. But let's continue.
Get it, because you need to start doing your own personal therapy. I had to do it. I challenge you to stop refrain from the on 6-0 on hood dead homies on there.
Now he basically, now after they did all of everything they did, now what he trying to do is he trying to make him drop his rag like he did Snoopy. Pay attention. This guy's calculated, but see, the thing about me is I'm very keen. I see what niggas do, especially, you know, humans are creatures of habit, right? And this is what he does. This is what he does. If you pay attention, you can see what he does. Now he's going to try to talk to him like he's an actual big homie. Pay attention.
You can do that, then you can mentally tell yourself, I'm on a podcast, and you won't slip and be pulling shit in from over there that shouldn't be over there. And this is no troll. This is, I swear to God, tomorrow when it come out, you going to see, I said it to you, right? Right? So what I'm saying is, you going to start talking, but I think you be, and see, your shit more dangerous because your shit be live. My shit be recorded. You know what I'm saying? So once you utter something, it's gone. Right? And I think you know, you come from something and then you over here and it's like they fuck with you because you authentically from the streets and you on no jumper, but some of that shit you is too authentic for no jumper.
No, I agree. I agree in certain instances though, but everybody, you know, like
you
I
got
said,
better.
I told Ack in my recent content, you ain't really seen me slipping like that. Before you get
now he gets
down.
That's crazy.
You ain't been up there lit.
What just happened?
You ain't been up there lit. Yeah, you ain't been up there as lit. You ain't been as lit up there.
Yeah, I had to take back off of everything. I don't sip lean like that no more.
Because nigga, you would get up the next day. You would get up the next day and the blogs going crazy, and you scratching your head like, what the fuck?
Trying to figure out what the fuck I said.
and then it come on.
Hey. Wait, why the fuck did I just fall off again? Am I doing that? I think I'm clicking on too many shit. Yeah, that's me. Bro, this phone is getting so much calls, it's like burning up. Oh my God, who are these people? Yo, there's like 3 girls who just sent me a random nude. Like, yo, first of all, there ain't no girls watching this, so why y'all send me y'all girlfriend's vagina, bro? Like, chill out. Chill out, bro. Don't offer your girl up for the content, bro. Hold on, give me 1 second. I just got a call back. God damn it. It's all good. Yo, chat. I think I've leaked people's numbers before too, so I don't trip. I remember like when I used to like have girls come on the stream, I would like leak their number too, like accidentally, right? So I don't be tripping. All right, let me get him back on.
Shout out Janny Riley for the sub. Appreciate you. If y'all new to the channel, sub up. Y'all in here kicking it, smash them likes. We got 323. I'm pretty sure we could get to, you know what I'm saying, 350. You know what I mean? I'm sure we could get to 350. Continue to smash them likes, y'all. Mental gymnastics is right.
Yeah, my bad. I think that it keeps cutting off. I don't know if because I'm playing with the phone. But anyway, hold on. Let me add Wack again. I'm gonna add Wack. Do that. All right. Okay. All right, bet. Y'all both back on here. Wack, you here? Wait, is Wack on here? I don't know if he's on here. You can hear me though?
Okay.
All right, you can hear me. Wack, I'm adding you to the call. My bad.
This shit must have dropped.
All right, yeah. Yeah, all right, bet.
And but see, with you and Loose, you and 600 didn't had your own relationship. Like all you be on some crazy shit. Cause 1 minute you good.
Nah, that's my boy. He gotta stop doing that with the hood, bro. He gotta do that. Talk to me on the phone about that. That ain't never supposed to be on the stream. Nothing.
You and Loose didn't have to understand.
I'm calling this.
Like, this what I be wondering too. Like, Bricc, you gotta be slow. How the fuck is Wack100 trying to middleman some shit between you and a nigga supposedly from your hood? Online in front of everybody. Online in front of everybody. A Pacoima Paru is in y'all hood business. That's weird alone. Niggas should tell him, shut up. Shut your mouth, Wack100. Because we not doing that. But instead he indulged. And this is the position he be in. That look he got right there on the screen. That's how I be looking at Bricc every time he incriminate himself. Every time he spin himself. Every time he whoop himself out. That's the same look I be having. The fuck?
Phone.
I'm sorry, the person you are trying to reach has a voicemail box that has not been set up yet.
And we had a whole nother understanding, right? But
fire.
at the end of the day,
you and him was on the phone.
Terry is fire.
Listen,
What the fuck?
we had an understanding that, nigga, you kind of just I didn't feel like arguing with you that day. I got off the phone and text Adam like,
No, we weren't arguing that day.
No, but I didn't even want to turn it that way, gang. I ain't even finna go back and forth.
No,
I feel like it was Kevin. I don't feel like he fit the program.
But Bricc, me and Luce was on the phone, and you and Luce engaged in your own conversation. Right? And I wasn't tripping. Shit, all right, fuck it. I had a conversation. And then 15 minutes beforehand, you pulled out.
Pause.
But you having to understand. I be thinking, Bricc.
I'm not gonna talk about it on stream.
Wait. Wack. Can we get one thing accomplished? It feels like you're coming around to the point that maybe Bricc isn't co-conspirator 4 in the Durk case.
I don't know what the fuck Bricc is, because Bricc. I don't know what the fuck Bricc is. I don't know what the fuck that is, because nigga, they came.
Listen, I want y'all just attention to detail. We ain't gonna be here for too much longer because this is bunk. Interesting, but it's bunk. But look, watch how this nigga Wack sets this up. I don't know who this nigga is. The nigga goes, well, just listen to this. It's wild. This nigga Bricktavius laughed. He said, I don't know what the fuck Bricc is. This nigga Bricc, that was a real laugh that he did. Cause I know he's thinking to himself, damn, this nigga's crazy. This nigga's really crazy. I know he's thinking that to himself. That's where that laugh came from. He like, you don't know. Like, this nigga's really crazy. Pay attention, y'all.
4 in the Durk case.
I don't know what the fuck Bricc is, because Bricc. I don't know what the fuck Bricc is. I don't know what the fuck that is, because nigga, they came for a search warrant to get Brick's phone. You can build whatever narrative you want to build. Bro, you just said it. Yo, we was just. What I'm saying is,
Shout out Kelby for the sub. Appreciate you.
And they didn't come to get one thing. Anytime that you come on.
Wait, hold on. The only thing,
anytime you get arrested, the police are gonna take your phone, and depending on what type of case you get, they're gonna use it as evidence, so they could go through all your text messages and screen all your shit. They're gonna do that.
And by the way, Wack, Bricc said that they didn't ask him any questions about anything related to Lil Pab or Durk or
Antonio,
or
facts,
anything
bro.
with Quando
That's
at
what I'm
all.
saying.
No, he said they came over.
If a nigga op, he a op. We not about to politic on the line, and we definitely not gonna politic online in front of 20,000 people. What are we talking about? Come on, y'all. Shout out Picture Me Trolling for the sub. I thought you been subbed up, gang. That's weird. I thought you been subbed for a minute. Shout out Picture Me Trolling in the building. That's wild. But all right, nigga.
There because of shit that was going on social media. That's what he said.
Yeah, it said
They've been on you since March. They've been on you since March, and you made that statement in February about nigga who did the slide and all that old shit.
Hey, by the way, Bricc, I'm asking you a question, like a genuine question. Are you know? I think you have fans listen to all of this, trying to like figure out what's what. Are you a little bit apprehensive?
YouTube politics, what it do, gang? Good to have you here, my dude. Good to have you here.
Anxious in answering it because you're like, man, I feel like this nigga's trying to jam me up more than just trying to clear it up. That's why you're probably like not being forward.
Nah, he ain't trying to clear nothing up.
We having a conversation.
This was like he's building the narrative. He's never on your side. He's building it up to make his shit look better. So I'm just really engaged in content.
I don't got nothing to do with this shit.
Listen, I'm just engaged.
I know Lil Durk for rap.
That's what I'm doing right now. I ain't gonna lie to you. I know what I'm gonna speak on and what I'm not gonna speak on at this point. So it's just like anything around.
But what did you speak on when they asked you about? When I know you asked him why y'all want my shit. I know you, nigga.
No, I didn't. Why would I ask?
He said, I know you asked him what you gonna do with my shit. I know you. You the one who say you never met Bricc. How do you know him? Again, pay attention to these guys and the shit that they do. And, I'm going to say W Bricc Tavies for this because he said right there, he said, yo, at the end of the day, bro just trying to make his narrative for content. So I'm just playing for the content. Straight up. And that's exactly what Wack is doing. And it's like, I'm not going to lie to you. It seems kind of thirsty because at this point, Bricc knows what's going on. You're just being thirsty. You're trying to get all these angles in this. And then Akademiks is so bunk skunk. Glazademics, alcoholic, whatever you want to call him. He's so bunk skunk, y'all, that he's sitting up here while this bullshit is going on. He's aware that Bricc isn't confidant number 4, whatever the fuck they calling him. He knows that Bricc ain't that. He knows that. But now he's sitting here and he letting Wack just throw all kind of shit out there to try to, you know what I'm saying? Just make whatever narrative he gonna make on his show. He like, just as long as you do it here. As long as you do it here, it's cool. Like, this is gross. This is gross right here, bro.
They got it. It's already booked in the evidence. You don't know that they got it.
You didn't ask no question.
No. Hold on. Let me finish. You wouldn't know until you checking out of the county or wherever you bail out from. On 77th Street in my situation, it was 77th Street. I checked out. They didn't give me my cell phone. They already know the drill. They did that in the case of 2012. They did it in the case of 2010.
So
they did it in 2015. They just took my phone several times. I know they keeping my phone.
So, Bricc, you telling me you didn't ask him no questions?
I was at LAPD.
What the fuck is Wack doing? Pay attention. He's a whole fed. Pay attention. What's he doing right now? So you mean to tell me, what the hell? What the hell, dude? What are you doing right now? What's your goal? Are you trying to get the brother locked up? Is that what you're trying to do? I don't understand. And shout out to all the slow idiots, respectfully, and I mean that respectfully because I don't know any of those slow idiots, but shout out to all the slow idiots who consume this man content and all he do is bullshit. Straight up. A bunch of lost niggas. Lost niggas looking for something that they can identify. What the fuck are y'all even looking for over there with CS2 back? I'm just so confused. A bunch of fucking lies, man.
Who I'm gonna talk to? That clerk lady at the front that's gonna tell you wait till the detective come out.
Hey, by the way, did you have a lawyer? You know your lawyer could.
Hold on.
I'm not gonna listen. Hey, I've been in jail so many times. I'm not even finna ask for the phone. Anything that they got, they got, and I'm not finna ask about it, bro.
Why do I want the phone?
We not finna make no fuss over $200.
Hold on, Bricc. Hold on, Act. Hold on, Bricc. Are you telling?
These niggas could take gang phone, keep the phone. He go get a new phone, and it'll be the same phone that's in lockup or whatever. You get what I'm saying? That's what I'm saying. What is he trying to prove here? Like, yo, the nigga left the phone. I mean, y'all want to know something? I got an extended magazine and a bat. I got an extended magazine, 33 a ladder. You feel me? For my Glock. At the police station right now and a bat. I've been cleared of everything. I could go back up there right now and get my shit. Y'all can have that shit. The fuck? The fuck? Like, what are we talking about? Who wants to be next to the law? Who wants to be in a building of the law? None of us, bro. Come on. Come on. What is he talking about? That's a real thing, bro. They found that shit in my vehicle after some shit had went on. I caught a ADW. You feel me? Found the shit in my car. They took the shit out of my car as evidence. Niggas call my attorney. Hey, you can go back up there. Everything's clear. I'm like, all right, for sure. Never hit him back because I don't care. I'm not going back up to the police station for none of that shit. You know how much ladders and shit I got in here? I don't need that one. Nor do I need the bat. Y'all can have that shit. I don't want to go up to no police station, me personally. Like, what are you talking about? For a phone. Like, this nigga's reaching as fuck. Pay attention.
Me. You didn't ask him any questions and you didn't answer no questions when they took you in custody on June 23rd. 2020.
I didn't say I didn't answer no questions. You just want to keep building it.
Hey, Brody. Yeah, they will. They will give the stick back. They're trying to. I'm not going to get it. It's already cleared. I'm good. I could go get it right now if I want to. I could leave offline right now and go grab that motherfucker. But I don't want it. I don't want it. Straight up, nigga. I don't want it. It's not illegal or nothing. Y'all, they keep flip-flopping on them. They keep flip-flopping on the magazine capacity laws. Like every few months they like, we're banning it, then we're not, then we're banning it, then we're not. And it just so happens that it's not banned. There's nothing illegal about anything that I got in here. Like there was nothing illegal about the goddamn the ladder when they found it. But because I was going through the situation that I was going through, everything is evidence and all that. But no, I could go up there right now and grab that motherfucker. Straight up. But I choose not to. Y'all niggas can have it. Y'all niggas use it. I have plenty of them. Straight up.
Nigga, on 6 nigga, I know you said, did I ask about my phone, bro? You said, did I ask about my phone?
They own you then, gas. I don't know. That's crazy. And I was, bro, I'm not going to say, never mind. I'm not going to say that. But yeah, bro, that's wild. That's wild. You know what I'm saying?
Give you a reason why they arrested you, right? They gave you a reason why they arrested you, right? Right?
Shout out Daisy. She said they don't. Ooh, I didn't even think about that. That's crazy. She said they don't put a couple bodies on it. Don't fall for it. I wasn't going anyway. Yo, bro, you know how much shit I have, bro, and it's all legal. That's why I'm be saying everything good. I'm good with everything. Everything what I got around this motherfucker, all legal. But I ain't worried about that 33 motherfucking bullets in that one magazine. I do not care about that shit. Straight up. But shout out Daisy. She said, pay attention. That's crazy. Nigga give you the mag back. That's wild. I didn't even think about that. But I don't want it no way. Y'all have it?
They never gave me a reason that they arrested me until I was getting booked into 77th Street, and they said, this is what you fighting, and this
Too
is
much
your
explaining,
bill.
bro.
You don't remember saying that they watched 600 videos, so you had to come?
Yeah, but they said that.
Okay.
But they didn't never tell me what I was arrested for until I was already booked.
So what is the conversation?
When I got my pink receipt, it said I was booked for firearms. And it gave me a court date and all that.
But that ain't why they. I mean, they came. They might have came, but they originally came for a reason.
I mean, if you know, because you be having all the insight, then keep on going through your intel, bro. Because you know all about the shit that I don't even know. I keep telling you that they don't. If you know, that means that you know the people.
Bricc, no. What I'm saying is this, Bricc. Right? Nice try. You said they told you they watched 600 videos, and you said because they told you that you had the conversation. Did you not?
When y'all ever seen an Act stream where he's so damn quiet? Literally, this is wild.
600, right?
No, with the police.
No, I didn't say because they told
you. The police didn't tell you they
watched. The police said, "Do you know 600, Mr. Lovejoy?" I said, "We here to talk about Zaire Mitchell." They said, "Well, he gives us a tour around the neighborhood every morning." That's how we know where the shit's at.
Wait, hold on. Wait. By the way, Bricc, so if there is an interrogation video that comes out later or some type of audio recording of that conversation.
Oh, it's coming. That's why I don't let me do my work, Act. So you telling me, Bricc.
Oh, all right.
You telling me right now, Bricc, on rolling 60 Crip.
Oh, man.
That's all you said in that interrogation room?
As long as you
be careful, my nigga.
Yo, Antonio Davis, that's a fact. That's a fact. I did say that in the last video. Everything that I say is record. I don't take anything down. But this is what I'm telling you. Niggas don't fuck with the cops. Straight up. I don't even know what else to say. Niggas don't fuck with the cops. I'm not about to go back up there and grab a mag for what? I don't need it. You know what I'm saying? Nobody wants to be around cops. Nobody wants to be around law. Period. And if some shit jump off where I need to call the cops, I will call the cops. But I handle every situation myself, which is why I was in the fucking predicament I was in. You know what I'm saying? Nigga threw a brick through my window, and you know what I'm saying? I'm not going to even say the rest. But it ended up with me being booked. You know what I mean? Because I'm not about to call the fucking cops. Nobody fucks with law. Simple as that, bro. They're not here to help us, nigga. Like, the fuck?
Wax a cold motherfucker, man.
Nigga. Be careful. Homies don't get the tape. That nigga. Fuck is you talking about? I'm just asking you. If you got the tape, drop it. You ain't holding nothing like that. I don't think so. I'm done talking. If you got that content,
are you telling me on roll the 60 Crip?
Now, that's all you saying? My check versus your check at no jumper. You got an interrogation check for me.
Listen,
facts.
On rolling 60 Crip, that's what you said?
Unless that's the only fucking mag that you have. And again, I have all kinds of shit through here. So bro, that might be like the only mag you have or something. Because I don't see why anybody would go back to get their mag. Unless you're low on fucking ladders, why would you go back to the police station to grab that? Stop it. Like, what? Come on, man. It's not about being tough. Like, who ever said nothing about being tough? Like,
listen to what I'm trying to tell you. I'm done talking. You just alluded to a tape.
Like, who just like,
bring the tape. Hold on. That's what we gonna do. Drop that. Drop that.
Hold on, bro.
Drop that. Nigga, look how good I'm looking in that motherfucker.
Hold on.
What is you talking about?
That's him in his arrest framework. Okay, well, hold on. Watch this. 600, what did this man tell you?
You keep talking to a nigga that's a bum. I'm getting up. Hey, Act, with 600, get off the phone. I'll talk. I'm about to mute up. I'm going to let him talk. I'm muting up.
I'm 8. I'm a square from Delaware. Acting like I'm... Y'all don't even got to do that. Y'all got him gone? All right, yeah, the message is removed. Don't block it because I want to know what about what about me is acting like I'm like that or living like that? Can I ask that question? Since you in here talking, I'm just curious. What makes me act like I'm living like that, and what is like that, my nigga? So everybody here for the most part know exactly what I be on. So what do you even mean? That's creepy, Deji. That's fucking creepy. Tell that nigga, Queen. What I do is not a 9-to-5, gang. I have a career. Not trying to be like that or nothing, but that's not a 9-to-5. A 9-to-5 is a job, nigga. Like a lot of people have it. Shout out to niggas with the jobs. You feel me? Ain't nothing wrong with that, but I have a career. All right, yeah, whatever. That's funny. Niggas always like to do that, though. Like, he's about that life. Like, about what life, bro? I'm a man. You know what I'm saying? I don't like cops. Never been into cops. Got my ass whooped by cops. Watch my daddy get his ass whooped by cops. Watch my uncles get their ass whooped by cops. You know what I'm saying? Like, fuck are you talking about, my nigga? Where you at? Where you been? What you been through? Like, what are you talking about, dog? Acting like you're about that life. Like, what are you even talking about? What's that life, gang? What's that life? Let Antonio do whatever he doing. He's all go cops and that's whatever. But you know what I'm saying? Niggas saying all that goofy ass shit like what the fuck, nigga? Think you're about that life, nigga? What? Like, I think that you're misinformed, my nigga. That's what I think. I think you might need to find a 9-to-5. Straight like that. But let's continue this content, y'all.
They telling him that they watching all my videos.
You know that you can't call cops before a crime is being committed. If you see a nigga around your house and he about to do something, you know you can't even call the cops for that. Cops are for after some shit's already done. The fuck? Like, come on, man. Niggas got life and bullshit twisted. Again, I come up from a certain place, my niggas. So our relationship with law is much different than, you know, I don't know, the average person in wherever the fuck you at, where you just seem to get along with law and they've been so fucking helpful. It's different.
And I give him a tour of the hood every day. He said the feds told him that. He ain't stepping on the LAPD.
I just told you that.
So I don't even know
what are we talking about here? What are we talking about here? What are we talking about here? I just said that. What are we talking about? When has it been a bad thing to catch a case? I'm a street nigga. I caught a case. What are you talking about? When is it? You niggas is weird.
Wait, hold on. Wait, Wack. Wait.
Street niggas. That's why you niggas is weird.
Hold on. Wait. Wack is 600. Wait, Wack is 600. Wait, Wack is 600. This is my question to y'all. Wait, hold on. One mic. Yo, hold on. Wack is 600.
One mic.
Yo, are y'all trying to say that Bricc is probably, maybe, or is working as a confidential informant, or like, because that's
we don't know.
We don't
have the facts. But he sat down with them people, and we don't know what he said.
Man, listen, nigga, any nigga.
But he said something.
Hey, guess what? It's the niggas like you that act like they don't have conversations with niggas, but got sealed paperwork that niggas still ain't seen, nigga.
I cleared them sealed paperwork.
It don't. I
cleared it. I went and got it.
Seen, nigga. Like I said, nigga,
it's all on the internet.
I
will send it to you. I cleared it. I went and got it myself. It's all on the internet. All of it. Everything.
Like I said.
Yo, Wack, I ain't gonna lie to you, man. I gotta say, whatever.
Yo, somebody break into my home, because I'm a homeowner. Somebody break into my home and clear everything out. Why would I call the fucking police? What are the police gonna do? Are the police gonna get all my stolen items back? Like, what are you talking? What fallacy world are you living in? And I'm tired of this shit. Straight up, nigga. Go to a goddamn motherfucking police academy live or something, nigga. Since you love the motherfucking police so much, nigga. Bow, there you go, nigga. Go be with the boys in blue. The fuck? Like, get out of here, nigga. What are you even talking about? Stop, Aaron. I don't want to be tough. You're going to call the cops. Oh. Call the cops for shit, nigga. The cops caught me. Caught me in action. Not calling not near fucking cop. Loser, idiot, uninformed, stupid little motherfucker boy. Who the fuck are you? You could tell you ain't been through shit, nigga. Somebody meet your mom with the groceries and all this is stupid ass fucking situations that niggas don't have. Shut the fuck up. How about that, nigga? How about that? Shut the fuck up, nigga. Now say all that shit to yourself. Ta-ta. Nigga. Ta-ta. Motherfucker. I love y'all. Tata, nigga. I'm big Tata, nigga. Fuck you mean? Shit. I love y'all. Let's get back to this content.
Paying no Wack. I mean Adam. Whatever you paying Wack and paying
nigga.
Bricc. Thank y'all. Thank
You
you.
go through whatever you want to go through, nigga. My name public, nigga. I'm standing on that. I don't
Yo,
really care what a nigga
listen,
say.
Bricc,
You get
listen.
the
Wait,
interrogation.
Bricc said he didn't
So
answer
I'm
no
standing on
questions
that.
about
Ain't
anybody
nobody
other
ever-
than
ain't
Zaire.
nobody ever went to jail.
Yo, who's
I
Zaire
asked
Williams? Who's Zaire Williams? Who's that?
And I love how Ack is doing this. Ack's acting like he don't know that Bricc Baby is Zaire. It's like, bro, this a cold little shit what they running here. It's cold, man. Golly, it's cold.
Who?
Zaire something? Who's
Shout out
that?
to W Live. Shout out my nigga Loon.
Mitchell?
Yeah, who's that?
That's me.
Yeah,
Oh, so
nigga,
you said you didn't
Tata,
answer no
nigga.
question
Shit.
about no other person.
I did not say that.
Sitting there, nigga, on his way, cops
I did not say that.
Give me
Nigga, I
facts.
said that, nigga.
Fuck.
I ain't never went into conversation about no other person.
Like, this random ass nigga, I don't even know that nigga. I was showing love, I feel like, earlier, because that's just what I do, show love. This random ass nigga in our chat, you know what I'm saying? He all Police Academy edition. Take your ass on, nigga. Take your ass on, nigga. Shout out my nigga Loon, bro. Shout out my nigga Loon.
That's like a gray area. So you mentioned
What I'm
other
saying
people.
is, if they ask me a question, do I know this person?
Oh, okay.
Nah, I don't know this person. So I answered the question. So I can't tell you that I didn't answer the question. You get what I'm trying to tell you?
Okay. All right, now I understand.
Yeah, I don't want it because, nigga, we being technical right now.
Okay, no, I get it.
You get what I'm saying? So if y'all got, it's my thing. Y'all got some content to drop about that, drop it. Because I know I'm in agreement with everything I got going on.
Now, I think Wack fell off the call. Well, I'm gonna be honest with you. Halfway a little bit, I feel a little bit bad. Hold on. I feel a little bit bad for you because I'm like, I feel like they don't fuck. They all don't
salute,
fuck with
gang,
me.
salute.
And you're the
Hold
representative.
on, wait. First of all, he don't want to have that conversation because that's
C3 call that
that's
nigga
some other shit. I know he don't
top
want to talk
security.
about
That's
that.
a fact. Like,
Right?
nigga.
So Big U ain't got nothing to do with Bricc Baby.
Yeah, but
Bricc
Wack.
Baby's-
Exactly.
Wack. Do you
That's
really
still
think?
do with Bricc
Wait,
Baby.
Wack. Do you really think that Bricc Baby is like, cooperating?
I think that Bricc Baby ass went down there and instead of telling them I plead the fifth, I think he heard them out and I think he asked some questions.
Wait, Wack. You're smart, so I'm gonna ask you the question directly. We know that
And I got it.
we know the feds will cross collateralize to get the to get the evidence they need. Do you think they tap Bricc on the shoulder based on what they had on him to probably get some info?
I'm gonna tell you why I'm saying that.
Go ahead.
He said what he said in February. Then he turned around and said they told him they've been on him since March. Right out.
Hey, we gonna have 1090 look up how many people in Los Angeles get DA rejects from guns a year. That's what we gonna do because everybody thinks that we go look that up. That is a common.
Hey, look, nigga can't tell on me, gang. Nothing to tell on me. Again, I ain't got no skeletons in my closet. I don't have no paperwork. It just so happens that I'm just a regular nigga. You know what I'm saying? A nigga couldn't tell on me if he wanted to. Anything that you hear where it's a nigga telling on Niem, he's lying. And just know that. Straight up. Because there's no nothing. Niem don't got shit. You feel me? That's what I'm saying. So sometimes I be feeling like I don't belong here. Straight up. I look around all these niggas. Niggas got this and that on the low key and all this on the low and whoop paperwork and from years ago, this and that. And it's like I don't have any of that, ladies and gentlemen. So if you are looking for that eventually, because I know some of y'all in here just looking, I don't like that nigga. I know he's a snitch. I'm not. I don't have nothing going on crazy. You know what I'm saying? So anything you hear, just know it's a lie. Straight up. Nigga said he smacked me off my feet a few months ago. Like the fuck? Nigga just, you know what I mean? I don't know, but A nigga couldn't lie on me. A nigga could tell on me if he wanted to. You know what I'm saying? There's nothing to tell. Straight up.
If they don't have the right, like if they don't have you all the way to the T, because out here, the way that you can fight a gun that wasn't in my possession, there's no reason of that DA picking up, right post-COVID, picking up a gun case where they don't have enough evidence to fully have me go take the deal and have
You
my
went
back
to
against
court already.
Now, if you from the land, y'all know what that fucking pandemic was. Y'all know what that pandemic was. I got a few homies walk right out on blower charges, gang. A few of them. Straight up. Because shit was overpopulated, and it's like, yo, if it's not nothing like that, we not even worried about it. And they got thrown out. Niggas ain't pick them back up later. They got thrown out. Pay attention, but you only know that if you from the land. Straight up.
They did not pick up the case, right?
Okay, but you said you went to
Okay,
court.
so
You got
I'm gonna
arrested,
ask you
June.
to go out here.
You gotta-
don't know.
I know how
I've
it
been going
go.
to jail. This is
You-
my first time ever being out of jail for 4 years, nigga, since I was 18. This is my first time.
You got arrested June 23rd, 2023. You went to court
Bro,
July.
you going back and over the same shit. Yes,
You went
I
to
did.
court July.
Yeah, I went to
In that
July.
court date, did they ask you how did you plead guilty, not guilty?
If I made it
Yes
that
or
far,
no?
I wouldn't have a DA reject, brother. The DA reject means he
But you went
rejected
to
to
Brother.
court
accept
July.
the case.
What was said?
It means he rejected to accept the case.
It happened
When
out
you
here,
went
too.
to
Too late
court
of
That's
July,
what-
what
evidence.
was
That's
what's going on.
thereof.
During the pandemic, shit was tricky, bro. Like, for a lot of things. You know what I'm saying? And that was one of them, though. Niggas was trying to figure out how to say that without, like, niggas was getting away with a lot during the pandemic. That's what I'll say. Straight like that. Niggas was getting away with a lot during the pandemic that you'll be like, what the fuck? And it was like, yeah, it is what it is. You know what I'm saying? It was just a wild time for the fucking world. You know what I mean? And that was what was going on specifically here, you know what I mean, in the land when it comes to like our judicial system, our courts, our jails and all that shit. That's what was going on out here. You feel me?
Because 8 months ago, you just said you still had court on
There's
it.
nothing
Did you
else
not?
to talk about that one, bro. You
Did
just
you
really
not
have to
just
shit.
say
Just
8
make it
months
happen,
ago
bro.
you still had court on it?
You super
Hey, hold on.
Come
Wait.
Answer the
Brick.
I went to Compton Court, niggas.
I
We
Brick,
go,
Brick.
like I said.
All right, Brick,
I'ma
I'll
call
ask
up.
you this question.
He
So,
won't answer the question.
well, I asked him a separate question. So whatever case, I don't really care about it, but
Right.
is it adjudicated? Is it dismissed? Is it finalized?
Listen, in Los Angeles, if they don't file within a year and above, the case is automatically thrown out.
AK-47s are illegal in the state of
You
California.
so jealous of nigga on the streets without telling. God damn,
Oh,
you want
wait,
a nigga
wait.
to go to jail?
What are you
God
talking
damn,
about?
put a case on the
All
nigga.
right, hold on. Wait.
What are you
Reject
Yo, Wack.
This nigga Bricc said, you want a nigga to be in jail so bad? He said, goddamn, put a case on a nigga. Straight up, nigga, you law, just put the case on me then. God damn.
Wack. It appears that what Brick,
academics.
Wack. It appears Bricc Baby is
Academics.
saying. Bricc Baby is trying to say that he feels that. So there's a thing called DA reject where they don't pick it up. He's saying that
I
he
know
feels
the
that
DA
you're
bro,
upset
Act.
that he's not locked up. Wait, Wack, are you upset he's not locked up?
Stop. He got arrested June 23rd, 2023.
They
He
not
go-
telling
he
me that
went
the
to
chop
court
don't got
July.
no bullets in it, nigga. It ain't found in
It
my
don't
phone.
matter.
It's no people at the
Ain't
house. It's
Wait,
no way
hold on.
you
Wait,
can
Wack.
pin that on
He's giving some details.
You won't let me
Wait,
talk.
hold on, Wack. He's giving.
Wait, Wack, hold on. He's telling Wack, hold on. Stop, Wack, stop, please. Hold on. He's telling. Hold on, let him tell. I can't even be mad at academics. In all actuality, all y'all in there who y'all might feel away, you really can't even be mad. You really can't be mad.
Some details. He said the gun wasn't found in his house. It had no bullets in it. Go ahead.
But act is different.
Come on, brother.
This particular firearm is illegal in our state. It ain't a 9. It ain't a 40.
So,
it ain't
are
a
you a
shotgun.
cop?
Are you
No,
a cop?
this is the law.
Like, do you want them to refile back?
Google AK-47 state of California. Google it.
Yeah, like you like,
Google it.
bro. You put
They are not DA rejecting no pay,
bro,
nigga.
get out, nigga.
What do you mean? We just having the
Why do
conversation.
you want a nigga to go to jail so bad? What the
That
fuck
ain't what
is wrong
I'm
with
saying.
you, nigga?
I
I thought
want
was a
you to
member.
tell us the truth.
I thought you was a
Hollywood
member, nigga.
cracker.
Oh, look.
Tell them the truth.
Sit where you pissed, nigga. Like,
Wait, all right, hold on.
That's where we at right now.
All right, so
On the
Wack,
other
Wack,
side.
what's your
I
theory?
want
What's
you
your
to tell
theory?
the truth.
What's your theory, Wack? What's your theory? I hear what you're saying.
This is my theory.
And by the way, hold on, before you say that,
He said what he
hold on,
said
wait,
in
Wack,
February.
Wack,
You're
before
right.
you said that, I'm gonna read what it says. Before you say that, I'm gonna read this. It says because the AK-47, as everybody should know, is an assault rifle.
Facts.
It's a highly illegal gun when it comes to California. It's not
In
just,
California.
It's definitely just not seen as.
In California, they are not rejecting no fucking case.
hey, they
ARs are hunting guns. I'm telling y'all that because this is what I know because I own these guns. I'm telling you, and I own them in the land. An AR can be considered a hunting gun, and you absolutely can have one. Niggas are lying. Y'all do the Googles or whatever else you need to do, but that's a lie. It's a flat out lie.
walk inside the studio right now. It's 3 niggas in that motherfucker, bro. On the dead homies, nigga. They go to some nigga that ain't loaded. They put together nothing, bro, on hood, and they take one nigga to jail, nigga. How can they for sure say that that's
They
one
put it
person,
on you.
bro?
You gonna fight
What
it.
the fuck are you talking about?
You're going to fight the case.
Okay, and then what,
You do
bro?
not
If
go
they
to
don't have no
court to lie.
evidence. So who
Ask
want to
them
go
to-
there
ask
with
them
that?
to go to court
Name
and
one
lie.
DA want to see my lawyer with that case. Name one DA. Come on, bro. Let's
Give
be
us
real.
the
Like,
paperwork.
and I'm not even finna. I'm not even finna talk
Where's
about it
the
anymore, bro. That's
paperwork?
over with. You just want
Hey,
to
Cole,
talk
give
about
up the
me. I'm
paperwork.
not talking about that.
Wait,
Nigga,
all right,
what
hold
else?
Give
on.
the paperwork,
Oh,
cuz.
yeah, Queen.
Nigga, give up the work.
All right,
You gotta provide the work.
wait, hold on.
Hey,
Wait. So Bricc
I'm
Baby.
gonna go get it on Monday. We already talked, brother.
Wait. Bricc Baby.
And you just said 8 months ago you had court. You said you was gonna go to court and then let us know. Now, if it got
And I
DA
said
rejected
Monday.
in July
So, nigga, what are we
2023,
talking about?
what you said is what you said. You said it when you was crying, you were talking about you got kill squad outside. You said in that on no jumper. You said this, not me.
Listen.
That you was, I don't know how Wack you know it,
Hey,
know it.
I'm
but I'ma
done
go
talking
get-
about me and all that shit that you mad that I'm not in jail for.
No, nigga,
I'm the dead
you
homies.
the fuck identified OTF
talk about.
as the shooters, academics, and he
You
got
want me in jail?
identified.
We see that. Okay. We
Wait,
see that.
wait.
What else
You
do we get
believe
out
that-
this street?
wait.
We
Because
got
it ain't
you
going
think
nowhere.
you put niggas in jail.
Wait.
We think you put niggas in
Hey,
jail.
Ag, enjoy your
We
stream, brother.
think you
Because
put
this
niggas
is
in jail.
all right.
In
Cool.
jail.
That's cool. When the
Where's
last
your bail
time you
receipt?
thought some shit and it was the real? Nigga,
Where's your
come on,
bail
bro.
receipt?
Wait, hold on. Yo, so
I've
Bricc,
been posted the bail
Bricc.
receipt. Go look at my motherfucking previous videos. I've been posted that bail receipt, nigga. You crazy?
Where's that?
Yo, Bricc.
Nigga,
Why do you
nigga,
think
I
Wack
go
is
put it
saying
up.
this?
I
then?
done posted that pink slip a million times, nigga.
Yo, Bricc, why do you
Where's
think
that?
that Wack is saying this? What do you think Wack's angle is?
Man, the next 10 minutes are the same thing, and then Bricc clicks because he's like, bro, I'm not going to keep doing this bullshit. So that's that, man. Shout out all my good people in the chat, man. Shout out all my moms. Shout out my girl, Nat Knox, man, in there doing it up, dropping them links and all that. I need y'all to sub up to my backup channel right now, bro. If y'all fucks with me, you know what I'm saying? Please go sub up to my backup channel. Y'all see this artwork? Oh, that's my nigga Nick. 2 C's, cuz. That nigga does great work. Y'all tap in with bro. You know what I'm saying? You need some assets for your content, whatever it is. Contact my guy. He's nice. He in the chat right now doing it up. Boom. Click the handle, see what it do. You know what I mean? Anybody looking for any kind of marketing or promotion, definitely reach out to @Drea the Virgo on Instagram. You know what I'm saying? Serious inquiries only. She working with a bunch of different content creators with real results. She's doing it. Ain't no scams, no finesse 2-time, 3-time. None of that shit, y'all. Just good work. Just good work. Shout out to the 342 likes I got in here. You know what I'm saying? I definitely appreciate y'all. I definitely appreciate y'all rocking with your boy. You know what I'm saying? And all that. Ultimately, though, I'm going to be honest. I don't think Bricc Baby got nothing to do with this shit. But who knows if Bricc Baby will have something to do with it eventually. Straight up, because it looks like they're trying to get some case on Bricc. Don't know where the case coming from or nothing. They trying to take shit that he actually had happen and manipulate it into other things, and it just seems like a stretch and thirsty. And yeah, it's trash. But you know, Bricc talk too damn much. So you know, that happens when you talk too damn much. You get spun. People start making things into things. That's what happens. You know what I mean? Shout out Deji in the building. Mid-tier villain. Jamie in here. You know what I mean? Mike Measy, I see you. My nigga Spilla. Nat Knox, y'all already know. My nigga Gam in here. You know what I mean? My sister Queen in the building. Mister, I see you, gang. You know what I'm talking about? Ray Brown, good to have you in here, my boy. You know what I'm saying? Eric Chapman, what it do, gang? You feel me? All my good people, man. Good to have y'all in here. Jazzy, what it do? You know what I'm saying? All my good people. I feel like this was a dope stream, though. I feel like it was a cool stream. You know what I'm saying? Again, I don't think bro involved. But y'all feel how y'all want to feel. You know what I mean? It's all good. I guess that's what makes all this shit fun, huh? It's all really speculation. We don't know anything. Not even Niem. So, you know, it is what it is. But, Sugar Plum. It's my Sugar Plum. Shout out Sugar Plum in the building, man. It's my girl. Angel, what it do? You know what I'm saying? Money bags, what that shit do, gang? What that shit do? Very informative. I don't know how informative it was. We was just talking. I just really be Dev W stream. That's tight. Shout out my nigga Jay, man. I just be wanting to say my opinion on the things and point out things that I see and that I think we don't need in the culture. You know? That's how I feel. Like, that's what I do. I just point out shit that, look at this over here. We don't really need that shit. That's to our detriment. That's hindering us. You feel me? That's what I'll be doing. And talking shit. You know what I mean? And talking shit. Because I like to do that. But, again, man, shout out to all y'all. She don't like me no more, gang. She don't like me no more, and that's okay because, you know, things go that way. You know what I mean? Sometimes in real life, Angel Lanes. Hey, in real life, shit like that happens. People grow apart and things like that, and it's just like, I don't know any of you guys. Even though we all cool and all that shit, I know my cousin in there. You know what I mean? And I know a few of y'all. Excuse me. I know Nat. I know Lady AD, Gam, Jazzy. I know a few of y'all in there, right? But for the most part, I don't know y'all niggas. I don't know y'all niggas. You feel me? And I definitely ain't no shorty. So it's all good. You know what I mean? But that's what happens in life. Sometimes you grow apart. Sometimes here, hey, a nigga, my content might be for niggas right now, right? But in the future, it might not be. You know? In the future, it might not be. In the future, you might be like, I used to like Gvnglvnd Niem when he had fucking 14K subs. But now he had 100K. That nigga acting brand new. I mean, I'll never change, but I tend to think that that's just going to happen anyway, you know? But yeah, that happens. You know, I don't really, I don't understand, but, you know, it is what it is, man. It is what it is, you know. Love and light to that woman. Sexy Nay in the building, you feel me? But yeah, man, shout out to all y'all. We learned absolutely Nathan's, but heard everything. Facts. But, man, shout out to all y'all again. I appreciate y'all support me, man. I definitely appreciate y'all supporting me. I'm about to be doing the LAX Gotham podcast every Sunday. We're going to start back that stream. So y'all look forward to that. 2 p.m. Pacific Standard Time. Wherever you at, line it up. You know what I mean? But we gonna be doing the LAX Gotham podcast. So y'all stay tuned for that. You know what I mean? Season 2 of that. You know? Season 2 of that. So y'all definitely stay tuned for that. Continue to support the videos, man. Make comments on the videos and the lives because that helps engagement. My nigga Sherm, we rocking with the channel, gang. Thank you, man. It seemed like y'all are, for real. And I appreciate y'all. My numbers been solid and everything, and I'm just like, hey, when niggas gonna stop liking me? Because I feel like it just comes a point where niggas just don't like you for whatever reason, you know what I'm saying? But it is what it is, you know? Y'all continue to support your boy, though. You know what I mean? Continue to support your boy.
Hey, make sure y'all tap into that new LAX Gotham podcast starring LA's own Gvnglvnd Niem, one of the best up-and-comers in Los Angeles on the streaming platform, and New York City's own, the real New York mayor, Showface News. It's epic. It's crazy. Make sure you tap in every Sunday. Every single Sunday, you'll see Gvnglvnd Niem live. But the one and only Showface News going crazy. Y'all make sure y'all tap in. It's the mayor. Stop playing.
Boom. That's a lethal weapon. Hey. But y'all definitely stay tuned for that. You know what I mean? Gotham, you know what I'm saying? It's the one and only Showface. You know, F. Eric Adams. You now rocking with the town favorite. That's my shit. I like doing that shit. Never SP. You know, you already know. You already know what's up, Sugar Plum. You know the vibes for real. Yeah, man. But again, thank y'all for all the support. You know what I'm saying? We gonna end this thing off right. You heard? My fucking city, you heard? That's right, my nigga Gam. Shout out my nigga Gam, man. Shout out my nigga Showface News too. That's my motherfucking dog. Sturdy ass nigga. You know what I mean? When it come to all this shit, all this weird ass shit niggas be on. Sturdy nigga. Never been nothing but stand up and 100 with me. You feel me? And I respect people like that. Personally, I respect people like that. It's so easy to be fake and janky, you know? Think it's a little harder to be a real nigga out here. So, you know, salute to all the real niggas.